Might be a little laggy for Chelsea on the other side, but I think
Always
Unravel
is.
2 is co-op, not the first one. I think that'd be a fun one because I think that's a great game. And Yoshi's Woolly World is
Hello.
Yep.
also couch co-op. Hey, what's up, Gray?
Howdy, howdy.
I
Gray, I
bet you
just wanna
enjoyed what you
first,
just saw.
I wanna first and foremost say I recorded the last part of that,
Fuck
and I'm
you.
going to be sending it to you.
Send
That
it
was
to me. My dad will love it.
hilarious.
My
That was
dad,
amazing.
my dad was like, can they hear me? Can they hear me? I'm like, no, I'm muted. I'm trying to go live. I want them to hear me. I want to know what they're saying.
That
So
was amazing, and
yeah,
I'm so
for
happy I was able to witness that.
yeah, for you it's amazing. For me, it's a normal day.
You were smiling
Yeah.
so hard,
You have the
bro.
biggest smile on your face.
Like I said, it's normal. Thanks for the host, by the way. I can drink for
From
shit. Um, so as you can see, I made it more fancy this time for chat and stuff.
Yeah, it looks good actually.
Thank
Oh,
you.
okay, yeah.
So I was working on that this weekend. Um, just want to start off. Welcome again, of course, my co-host, Go Lunch Team, Cam, and Tito, for being with me here today. We're gonna talk about some gaming news we've seen. We're gonna talk about some Ghost of Tsushima that's been up to date. That was pretty interesting. And I want to talk about Fall Guys taking over Twitter, Twitch, everything at this point. So yeah, let's start off with something I read today, to be honest. And it was pretty. I don't know what to expect from it. The Firewatch movie.
So Firewatch was the
But you're
really colorful walking sim game, right?
yeah, walking.
Pretty much.
It's pretty much a walking sim at that point. Yeah, it's pretty. I played it once. The story is pretty interesting. I didn't expect it to be that interesting because you're trying to figure stuff out at the same time. Um, but it's also very calming, to be honest. So if they can figure that out in Hollywood, although I doubt they will,
Yeah.
because there are some characters you don't even see. You just hear them.
Um, so do you want to explain to me what Firewatch is? Because I actually don't even know.
Okay, Firewatch is a game. You you know what Firewatch is in general?
Nope.
People that go to a forest to watch for forest fires. That's it.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, so you literally play as somebody who goes to the
yeah,
forest to watch for forest fires?
yeah. Technically,
Ah,
you do. So if people are camping at some point during the story, you see the smoke, and there are more of those Firewatches in the radius that also see it,
mhm,
but they will try and figure out where it's coming from, who is closer. The one who's closest needs to go there and check it out.
okay.
So the first time you have to do something about it, you are the one closest, of course. So you start walking, take your backpack and stuff, water with you, and then you see a couple of teenagers in the lake, and you're trying to tell them to get out of the lake because there's no reason to camp here.
But the
Um,
lake's the safest place for forest fire.
Technically, yeah, but there's no forest fire. That's it. And they had while they are in the lake, their fire is still on, and that's a risk. So he puts out the fire and stuff. He goes there eventually because I'm not sure, or Tito is down for the moment. Um, I'm trying to explain to this man, and he leaves. Like,
I'm still
bro.
here. Just like I noticed my videos kind of being weird.
No worries. Um, as I was saying, I don't know if it's at the beginning of the story they would tell you this, or your wife died, or you are separated and trying to figure out, trying to make a distance between you because you need to pause your relationship, that kind of thing. Um, is it just me or is Tito frozen?
Told you I was having video troubles, man.
Yeah. Sounds like
Damn.
your audio's lagging up too.
Yeah.
It's my I have like 260 millisecond in our chat
Yikes.
right now.
Let's go to your Discord and the podcasting.
Okay.
Oh, that also works. I was just about to.
Cam has to go into a regular one.
Oh fuck.
There he is. I'll pull him.
Okay.
All right, there we
There
go.
we go. It's better now,
hope-
right?
A little bit. Being like, where the fuck are they?
Yeah, now it's like full bars
What's
for
with
me. How about
what's
for
with
you,
my
Gray?
title?
What's wrong with your title?
We have Fallen, but not with Fall Guys.
Man, nothing wrong with that, I guess.
No,
But it is not the gray area.
Yeah, but
you
welcome
wanna
to the
throw your
gray
video on?
area. I need to figure
I don't think I
something
have
out with the
permission
gray
to.
area.
Oh,
You don't have
you're
permission?
right. No, because of
That's a thing?
yeah. Oh yeah, it definitely is. I'll give you permission. Hang on. View
At least I'm
channel,
not
where?
tipped at that, man.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, video. There it is. There you go, bud. All set.
There we go.
Sorry for the trouble, everybody.
What?
And now it's like 3 bars for me. How's it for you, Greg? Because I think that's the most important part.
It's good.
Cam, you're good?
Yeah, no problems.
Excelente. Let's get this back on the road,
Okay.
gentlemen.
Pikachu is back. There we go.
Wow, that's the first thing B's noticed. Nothing else matters.
Mm. At least Pikachu is back. Link has an error.
Yeah, he's missing.
Okay, as I was saying, so you have to. At some point, there's a forest fire at the beginning of the story. The reason why you do this Firewatch thing because it's on a how do you call it? On you don't get paid for it.
Volunteer
Volunteer.
It's
thank
volunteer
you.
work,
Yeah,
right?
it's
I can
volunteer work.
imagine. Yeah.
or slavery, whichever one you want to use.
Slavery is against your will.
Why not both?
Volunteer.
Yeah.
So it's he volunteers for it because he saw it in the paper. And at the beginning of the story, I don't remember because it's been a while, or his wife died, or he's separated and trying to figure out life in general. Just by going to the Firewatch thing, he tries to get some inner peace. So that's Firewatch in a nutshell. If you ever can play it, probably because it's free at some point. I hope it will be free at some point on Epic Store. Definitely grab it because it's worth it. But as I was saying, if it's interesting enough for when it comes to how would I call it? When it comes to making the movie, I'm not sure if they can
Gotcha.
make
I mean,
how the game is built and how the story is told. I'm not sure if they can
they
make a good
definitely
movie
can.
out of it.
It'll be. I think they definitely can. So I don't know if I don't know the name of the actual movie, but you know that movie that James Franco was in, where it was based off the true story of the guy who went hiking.
172 hours.
Yes.
127
Oh.
hours.
Right? They made a movie of that, and it was a good movie.
Yeah, but that's different because it's like
Why is it different?
because when you're playing Firewatch, people play that shit just because they want like something peaceful to play. That's why the walking sim. How you gonna get peaceful with a game like that is technically about being a Firewatch? They have to
Right.
make it interesting for people to view, and that's different from gaming, though.
Oh, but they will though, right? So it starts out as a guy who's going, or not a guy, some person is going to this forest to watch for forest fires, and then what do you know? A forest fire happens. There's bound to be some sort of like conflict, and I think the conflict is really what's going to drive the story.
Yeah, but if it's
I think, yeah. There'll be a lot of stuff that's outside of the forest, I'm sure.
Oh,
Like,
without a doubt.
since you said, like either his wife died or is divorced with him, there's
Yeah.
going to be a bunch of like background stuff with that. And who knows? Maybe they'll even add more story elements to it than what the game.
That's
has
probably
right
what
now.
they have to do.
So, and thank you, Bees.
Yeah, you look like Adolf, but
Wow.
I mean-
Actually, damn, it looks really good. Don't fucking.
no,
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
I'm
I didn't
just
have to
fucking
shave it all off or anything. I got that.
Wow. Look at that.
I mean, it's already coming back strong. So
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
You look like you had. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna say that.
Shut up. Say it,
look-
Gray. Don't be a pussy.
You look like this guy.
Oh, now I'm excited to see what it is. Although I will
You know
say,
the series
Cam with his
Suits?
Hawaiian shirt right now.
dude, this is fucking styling me right now. I don't know why.
Are you trying to be Tommy Vercetti?
Dude, I wish.
By the way,
Shoots? I've never heard of Shoots.
Suits.
Suits? No, I still never heard of that either.
That's a pretty good series.
Yeah.
You look like this.
Here we go. I can't wait to see this. That dude's hairline is way fucked up compared to mine. I guess it's pretty close.
You can probably give us that shitty.
How are you doing, man?
Oh yeah, what's that?
Jesus.
Is it working?
Until
back
he
to the
gets his
green.
hair back.
Go back to the grin.
This
Oh my god, that's a.
looks like a hamster.
He's got some snacks stuffed in there. For me.
Fuck. But Tito, you have Netflix, right?
No.
Then you're a bitch.
Suits is on Netflix.
Yeah, my dad has been watching it, and I have to say it's pretty interesting. It's not, it's like about a lawyer thing, but it's not your typical. It's not like Law and Order that you go into court. There are some cases they will go into court and film that, but it's most like what's happening in.
Classy.
I am. It's mostly what's happening in like The Office, but not as humorous. It has some as The Office. Okay,
I like
so
The
me too. Since I've watched it completely, I really like The Office. Okay.
Great ending, wasn't it?
I will be totally honest with you. I had to push away a tear because
Oh, I cried.
I
still cry.
I
I've seen
didn't
it like
cry,
20
but I
times.
was like, damn, this is harsh. And not that it's a bad ending, but it's just so wholesome. Okay, back to gaming. We have Horizon Zero Dawn has a lot of PC issues.
I feel like that's just every port.
I can't
For
say
a
that I'm
PC.
surprised. Right, exactly.
Yeah,
And
that's
it
a, like,
wasn't built
that's
to
a
be on
really-
PC.
Yeah, that's a hardcore one. So
Yeah.
yeah. Guerrilla Games only made console games.
They
They
did
never.
Killzone, right?
Yeah, they did Killzone, also PlayStation exclusive, only on console. And same goes for more. They only made console games, so if they make a PC version, yeah, it definitely bound to fail at first. When it comes to updates, they're doing a pretty good job. But
I mean,
it's-
how groundbreaking is the issues? Like, are we talking like computers explode kind of issues, or like,
it's not Crysis.
oh my god, I
it's-
have 89 frames instead of my 150 that I'm supposed to.
Those are the type of issues like the frame rate issues, game crashes, falling through floors, stuff like that. The well-known issues when you technically push a game that's not finished yet, like Assassin's Creed Unity. But as I was going to say, eventually they will fix it. But I think people are bashing Guerrilla Games for it now, and I don't think that's fair.
I mean,
It
Here's the thing, we live in-
it sucks. You pay $60 for a game that should be complete, especially since it's Game of the Year edition. That's what they call it. But still, it's easy to bash someone else's stuff. But no comment.
I mean, yeah, I wasn't expecting. So, I don't know. I kind of left it under the radar for the game coming up to PC. Once I like actually realized it was happening, I was like, oh shit, that sounds pretty cool. That's gonna look fucking amazing on the PC. At least they got it. You know, like It'll get
Right.
updated enough that it'll be running smoothly in like a month or so. And as long as it's not like, it's doing crazy things like blowing up your computer or selling your information somehow,
And what's the problem?
yeah,
And
it's gonna suck. But guess what? You've waited what? That game came out 3 years ago.
I think so.
no, it came out when the Switch came out.
I don't know
Oh
when
shit!
that came out, so.
It's
So
been at
it's
least
been like,
5 years.
oh my god. Okay, well
Is it
you've waited
already
5 years.
that old? I'm fucking old.
Yeah, if you've already waited 5 years
Uh,
for this, you could
4
wait
years.
another
Right.
couple weeks.
3 years. You're right, Cam. Damn,
Yeah.
you're good at
Oh
this.
shit! I guess. Shot in the dark.
2017, 28.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah.
The Horizon came out literally the week that the Switch launched, so
Mm.
3 years. But yeah, and then you gotta think too. This is Guerrilla's first game that's not on a console, so naturally there's gonna be issues. There's gonna be troubles. They're gonna have to work through them. But this isn't the only time where this has been an issue. Has been games that were built for PC and console and still had trouble on PC. Let's talk about Crisis. You know, like that was blowing up people's computers, or if like you didn't have a $3,000 plus computer back in the day.
Halo.
You know?
Halo
Yeah,
Master
Halo's
Chief.
having issues. Yep.
Yeah,
Halo Master
see?
Chief Collection, even though Halo 1 and 2 already came out on PC. And that's not a joke.
Yeah. I think it's a little bit harder to. I don't know the logistics behind porting a game from console to PC, but I feel like that's opening up Pandora's box because of the wide variety of options PCs have. All the settings.
Yeah.
It's not your typical. You can play on an Xbox or you can play on an Xbox One X. Like there's two different models and that's it. So
Well, so I don't. I'm gonna disagree with that.
okay.
Only because the only difference on the PC is that they give us more control into our settings.
Okay. Yeah.
On console, you're given this is
Yeah.
what you get and that's it. And so that's why you don't run into problems.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because this is the hardware. They know what this hardware can handle, and this is what you're getting, whether you want it or not.
Yeah.
On PC, they're like, well, all right, you can mix match your parts, call it a day, and then you can set your settings as you want them. And I think that's where we run into the issues, is where people tend to they want to run this on higher settings than what it was anticipated for. What on PS4 you get 30 frames a second still? I think.
Maybe.
I don't.
No,
I don't-
60.
I don't-
60.
Oh,
PS4
okay.
60.
So you get 60. So people probably try to run it on like 120 frames or variable, where it can literally fluctuate up and down.
Yeah.
And it probably causes all sorts of issues. But again, that I just think this more on the technical aspect, and they probably didn't anticipate that when just doing a direct port.
Mhm.
So
That might be it.
that's it. Yeah, I don't know. It could be
So
a number
again,
of reasons.
Wait a couple weeks, it'll be fine.
It'll be
At-
fixed exactly.
At least it's like a big enough game that they would update it, and they're not just gonna drop it off. Be like,
No,
"All right, good
definitely
luck."
not. But Guerrilla
Yeah.
Games is pretty good when it comes to updates and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And pretty fast, to be honest.
It
so
just thinks that they're gonna get bashed early on because of the product that was released, and that's just the nature that we live in, right?
yeah, we're talking about
World
Horizon
we live
Zero.
in, not the nature.
Yeah, yeah. Although nature, yeah, nurture, nature or nurture.
Not the same.
Okay. Moving on to Rocksteady's Suicide Squad game.
So is this in like the same gameplay universe as Arkham Knight and
Yes.
stuff like that, or
Yes.
okay? So that was my fucking bread and butter, like back in the day.
I
I
didn't like Arkham Knight.
well, so yeah, Arkham Asylum, and then like whatever the city one was, very good ones. After that, it started kind of falling down.
Wasn't it called Arkham City?
No,
Probably.
Arkham City is the second one. Arkham
That's what he
Knight.
said. He
Oh,
said
yeah.
Arkham
It was-
Asylum, and then whatever the city one was.
So yeah, Prairie City then. So those two very good. The other ones they started to drop off for me. So
Yeah, Arkham Knight was terrible because they focused on this stupid Batmobile.
Yeah.
and everything was like Batmobile this, Batmobile that, and that took away from everything
That's
that
what
the
I hated.
game was. With Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, that one
Mhm.
focused more on being Batman and the combat and the tools that he had access to do
Yes.
away with his
Fuck your
opponents.
Batmobile bees.
Right, and now I'm just like I'm just gonna use my Batmobile and just run people over, I suppose.
I mean,
What?
as Batman running people over in the Batmobile, that's a whole nother level of satisfying. But
Arkham
Arkham Origins was meh.
Arkham Origins is mad, but I have to think about it. It was not Rocksteady that made it, and
Right, I was gonna say Rocksteady did not
oh
make it.
shit,
Yeah.
really?
it was a different company that made it. And to be honest, you don't think you don't see that that bad when you play the game. It was pretty well done, and especially since the voice of the Joker was replaced, it was not Mark Hamill at that point. It was Troy Baker
Troy
that
Baker.
did it, and
He did a decent
I
job.
love Troy Baker though.
Troy Baker did a fucking great job when it came to the Joker. He sounded spot on. He sounded as that was their intention. It had to sound like the younger version of the Mark Hamill voice, and he did
Yeah.
that perfectly. It was not as it's not like he smoked a pack a day, and yet he sounds disturbing to listen to. The laugh
So
was
great.
spot on.
Yep. Yep.
They what they also asked him after the game came out was to read the Killing Joke. They also asked Mark Hamill, of course, to read the one, uh, like
I think you're making things up for Arkham Origins.
no.
Mm,
No, you had the Killing Joke, right?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
When that came out, uh, Mark Hamill was asked.
Be Joker. Yes.
No, not the,
They asked him to read the
no, no,
Killing Joke graphic
yeah,
novel.
yeah.
I remember
to
that,
read,
but I don't think they did that for Origins.
no. But the fans asked when they had an interview with him. That's what I meant.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
then some people, of course, made like a reference to see both videos at the same time, and it's pretty spot on when it comes to both voices. They did a pretty good job. Like Tito said, I really dislike the Batmobile. It's fun. It had to be an option instead of a main approach, and that's what Arkham Knight killed it for me.
Yep.
And
It's the only one I never beat so far.
for me,
I've
this-
never-
for,
I've never beat any of them. So.
for me, it's the same thing. I beat Arkham Asylum, I beat Arkham City, and Arkham City takes a while since you had longer places to flow to, float especially.
Floats.
Yeah, you have to flow because you don't walk in that city, man.
No, hell no.
So yeah, and thank you, Kel, for the tier 1 sub. Fuck you, you sexy asshole. I love you. Just wanted to stop by, say hello, back to the mountains. Thanks, buddy. Enjoy your vacation there, man. What did he do?
So right now, when you
Oh,
sub
yeah.
and gift sub, you gift emotes from.
I see. I see.
What the hell's that freaking thing? Something, whatever.
Oh well.
Shit.
Yeah.
Some shit
Fuck
that's
it.
going on, like always. But yes,
so-
so back to the Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
right? I think it's gonna be awesome. Rocksteady has not let us down with their Batman games, other than Night. And if they avoid vehicles,
if they like I said, if you take Arkham Knight without the whole Batmobile part, you take that out. The story was pretty well done with Red Hood and a Bat. What was the villain before you find out it's Red Hood? I don't know how you call him anymore, but it was just
What?
no dead, but no, but the story was well done, especially some characters that you don't see anymore, like Scarecrow was taken away in Arkham Asylum. He gets taken away by Killer Croc, so you don't see him anymore, and then you see him back, even worse, more grotesque looking than in Arkham Knight than he looked like in Arkham Asylum. So, especially when bringing back characters, they did a pretty good job, in my opinion.
Not every game can be GTA, and I think some games or some developers see the success of GTA with vehicles and the
Oh, you mean
open
I
world,
was
and they
like, what
want
does
to be
I
that.
was like, what have Batman to do with GTA?
And so long as Suicide Squad doesn't focus or make a primary focus on vehicles, if they decide to include vehicles, I don't think we're gonna get a bad game.
No.
Yeah, so the way I see it, with the reason they started doing shit with the Batmobile, is just because there's only so much you can do with Batman, right? Until they introduce
Mhm.
other characters. Now, take a game like Suicide Squad, where it's a squad of different people. You're
Different
gonna have a
powers.
couple different like play styles and like fighting styles and stuff. So that's gonna give it some, I don't know, uniqueness over some of the other Batman games. That
And the question, comes, how are they gonna implement the team gameplay?
yeah, exactly.
But
Switch
I don't know. I have
mechanics.
faith in it. I'm not gonna shit on the game because the
It's
movie
not
was
out
bad.
yet.
Because no, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna like have low hopes for the game because the movie was bad.
The movie
The
was
movie is
the
the
live
movie. The
action
game is the
the
game.
the Lex live action movie was bad,
Yes.
but they have some pretty good concepts of movies when it comes to the animated movies because those are pretty good.
Piggybacking off of that, every DC movie that's animated is fire. Every live action DC movie has been garbage. To me, at least. That's my opinion. But
The
I
Batman movies
love
are
the
good with
DC.
Christopher
Still,
Nolan.
yeah, outside of Batman, like Dark Knight,
Yeah.
but
Although The Dark Knight Rises wasn't that good, in my
right,
opinion.
they have not been good in the past decade.
Yeah.
Definitely. And no,
Man of
Man of
Steel
Steel
was
wasn't.
garbage beast.
No, Man of Steel wasn't that bad. I
It
think
was.
there, if when I compare it to fucking other movies like Justice League, Aquaman, I
I,
didn't like Aquaman that much. People said it
I
was
didn't.
fire. I didn't care too much. I thought it
I
wasn't
didn't
that
Don't a
watch
good.
lot of people
Aquaman.
like Wonder Woman or
Yeah,
something?
exactly, Cam. That was my next point.
Mhm.
Wonder Woman is, according to critics and like viewers, the best movie of the DC universe in the
I
past
I
10 years.
I I I I thought it was okay. It wasn't that good either. I got bored pretty good fast with it,
Mhm.
and I already am a bit bored with the whole superhero movie thing. Same goes for Avengers. I just wanted to see because I watched the first Avengers back in the day, so you want to see how the story ends with current generation. But what comes after? Now Infinity War is done, of course. What comes after that? Yeah, I don't really care about that anymore. It's like watching like the what's the Russian chick, the spy.
Black
Oh,
Widow.
Black.
Yeah, Black
Oh,
Widow.
yeah, Black Widow.
Scarlet
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
Scarlet
Yeah, so
Witch.
yeah, no, Black Widow
Black
gets
Widow, though. You're right.
Black Widow gets her own movie. I don't care about that movie.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, you climax. Oh, go ahead, Cam.
no, you go ahead.
I was
Mine's
just
a
saying
little
you
bit more.
climax with Endgame, and that's it.
Mhm.
Like anything that comes after that is gonna be a tough follow because now you're
Yeah,
introducing new characters. A lot of these people are,
that's
cycling out of the
that's
Marvel universe that people spent 2 decades with. 2 decades.
it's
Like
not that
Amanda
it's bad that
literally
they
grew
have
up with these
to.
people.
It's not that it's bad to introduce new characters. It's just there every year there's like fucking almost like superhero movies,
Crazy what money can
and
buy, huh?
and that's I think Martin Scorsese is right when it comes to the superhero movies. It breaks the movie industry at that point because people care more about the fast pacedness and how the ADHD bullshit that you see in Marvel movies instead of like piece of art movies, like art house movies or slower pace like The Godfather and stuff. Because that's funny, the generation that comes after, not around Beast's age, um, so 17, 16. Remember, Beast is 16, 17, Breville is 19.
Yeah.
That's right.
Big brain, remember? um, Around his age only care about the Marvel movies because it's triple A when it comes to movies. It's mainstream. It's the thing when it comes to older movies like The Godfather. Those are like 2.5 hours. It's slow paced, but it's so well done when it comes to acting, movie making, everything. And then it's like, yeah, that's too that 2 hours? That's so long. I don't want to watch that. But you will fucking watch 2 hour movie of Avengers where actually the same thing happens over and over. Something goes well, then goes bad, then goes well, then goes bad. Then we have climax. Then everything is good, and then we have the ending.
That's a movie. That's just movie.
No, there.
like
No,
stories.
that's
Every movie.
No, that's
Yeah.
not every movie. There are always 3 acts, and every act has their own purpose. When Marvel movie doesn't have acts, it's just well, bad, well, bad, well, bad, well, bad.
I mean, you
ending.
could put Act 1 at the first bad, Act 2 at the
Exactly.
second bad.
Second bad,
Yeah,
and then
I
Act
mean,
3
Yeah.
at the
When you
everybody's happy, except for Endgame. Nobody was happy at the end of that one.
No.
God.
I fucking almost left during that movie. You have to think about it. And I'm not the only one. A buddy of mine, his little brother, almost left as well because of his favorite character. So, yeah.
See, Gray, it's not the Marvel movies that are
No, it's
causing
superheroes
this
as a whole.
lack
That's what I
of
mean.
no, not even superheroes. It's not the superhero movies that are causing this lack of attention to longer movies. It's the movie theaters in general who are like, or not even movie theaters. I don't know who the hell decides this, but they're like, we don't want movies to
Goddamn
be
it,
longer
filthy.
than this. Oh yeah, do it, baby. You know, it's we live in a day and age with you're actually limited on how long your movie can actually be to actually be in the movie theater. And I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with superheroes. They just
No, no, no.
capitalize on being short and sweet and straight to the point,
Yeah.
and then boom.
That's not what I meant. It's just I'm a bit done with superhero movies when it comes to that. I will rather watch a movie with the same actors because of I won't bash on the acting prowess of everyone that's in that movie because most of them are very well respected actors. Especially when it comes to Robert Downey Jr. Uh, s- um, I wanted to say Steve Rogers, but that's not his name. Oh fuck! What
Chris
is
Evans.
Chris Evans? Thank you. Especially when he played in Fantastic Four.
He was better in Scott Pilgrim vs.
I was about to
the
say,
World,
yeah.
but-
That is, I think that's one of the best moments with him. Fucking grinding down. And,
hilarious.
Called a grind, bro.
Oh,
okay,
God, I love that
but
movie.
before I move on, cheers.
Cheers, bro.
The most sickly dad.
All right, so great. Just to kind of keep us on track here, I think we
Cheers.
definitely deviated from the Rocksteady Suicide Squad game.
Yeah. As we were saying, no vehicles should be good.
Solid.
Talking about GDA, one that joined GDA was in GDA since GDA 3. It's the only character that's in every GDA from GDA 3 onwards. Leaves Rockstar, Laszlo. The voice actor, the actor himself, has been joined, was in Chatterbox to be exact in GDA 3. It was one of the most. It's good to go off topic, then we get the 2 hours filled. So, he was in GDA since GDA 3, Chatterbox. One of the best characters in GDA, to be honest. In GDA 5, he had his own mission where he gets his ponytail cut off and a dick tattooed on his chest.
Oh, sounds like me. Me.
No, you have it on your forehead, but that's just your face. It's just sad to see him go, in my opinion, because it's when it comes to GDA, it was a staple when it comes to the radio stuff. One of the first things people did was looking for his radio, just to hear him talk, because he even though he's an actor, he acted like a real radio DJ.
Wasn't he more than just an act? Like, wasn't he a higher up in Rockstar or something?
He was a higher
Like a
up.
writer and like a producer or something?
At some point he became that. He became
Yeah, so I mean, he started out as GTA 3 as just like the radio
yeah,
voice,
just a radio
and then he
DJ,
worked
and
his
then
way
at
up
some
as
point he
Okay.
worked his way
Rockstar.
up. He left Rockstar completely, so there won't be no Laszlo anymore. He said that he would be working on different projects, different games, and even movies. So
Grand Theft Auto movie confirmed. There you go.
Boom.
that's why we don't get GTA 6. God damn it.
I mean,
Day
it's
up.
sad when anybody who, played a big part in the game or a game franchise leaves the company, but
Yeah.
sometimes the creative differences, it
What's up,
forces
Luna?
that wedge, right? Look at
Kojima.
Kojima.
I knew you were gonna say.
You know,
But
it's
in
just
Kojima's
creative
case, it's
differences.
for the
No,
better.
Yeah, exactly.
we'll see when he makes his next game, okay? Because
Doing
Death
good, my
Stranding
man.
was not well received.
What? No, Death Stranding got even bashed today because people were like games that are better than The Last of Us 2. Then somebody said Death Stranding, and then somebody bashed by like, I hated that I had to hold my triggers just to walk. I'm like, okay, then don't walk. Just don't play the game at all. It's a walking simulator.
I'm not gonna
Everybody
go there.
knows.
But creative differences,
Story-wise,
cause
it was
people to
good.
leave. Yeah, for sure. But nonetheless, maybe this is the next step for him. Nobody.
I have big hopes for Silent Hill.
What?
Since
He's
Kojima's
only
working
taken
on
one
that, man.
shot and he's already like off the kill.
He's not. There's no Silent Hill, bro. It's not happening. Just give up on it. Don't give me hope. Don't do that. Don't give me hope.
I wonder how that works though, Luna. If they have to hold, if they have to hold it, how do they walk though? Fix a glass? No, glasses are for pussies.
Like your style, brother. I do that, but my glass is much bigger than that. About it, rather.
I don't have a soul.
But people go into a job a job, maybe expecting it to be their career or maybe to experience growth and then take that experience somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
While it may suck for the fans, the only thing that you can hope to see in the future is that he brings that same energy, that same content to whatever he does moving forward. And so yeah, while he won't be in GTA anymore, maybe whatever he does after the fact will be just as great. But
Fuck you, Luna.
wow. Oh. Imagine doing push-ups and sit-ups. Wait, is it both?
I
He's
can
gotta
I can choose.
Nah,
Can you do a sit up in that chair while on camera?
What?
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
You could sit that chair
Figure
all
it
the way
out.
back and do a sit-up.
There you go. Yeah.
But
This
Luna
breaks
might
actually
work,
said
though.
Luna picked push-ups, so don't do it.
Oh yeah, that's one sit
No,
up.
don't bring the chair up with you. That's cheating.
That's two.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna do push-ups. I want to move on to Epic Games versus Apple and Google.
We'll get there once you're done doing your push-ups. How many? You gotta do 10?
My ass, fucking Luna, trying to
Dude.
fucking make up rules.
Is he gonna do it at the sink? Nope, no.
What kind of push-ups are these?
If you look closely, you might get a chance to see butt crack. I don't know.
Ooh. Crack kills. I've never been more turned on in my life.
Pikachu, please avert your eyes.
Yeah, for real, Pikachu, please. Holy Luna, you trying to break this, man. Do it, you won't.
There we go. Yeah, that's right.
I know, I was just really talking shit, just to talk shit.
Yeah, I know. I know how you are, fucking asshole. Okay, so Epic Games versus Apple and Google. What do you think?
I think it's
Focus.
I think it's smart of Epic Games to make that update and screw Google and Apple over.
I don't know what happened before.
All right,
Why they banned it?
so here's what happened, and here's what my interpretation of what happened. Rather,
He definitely knows.
Fortnite was on Apple, iOS, and Google
Android.
Play. You download the game, play. But when you bought V-Bucks, you had to buy it with a iTunes gift card or a Google Play card. So Google and iTunes and Apple still got profits from those. So I guess with this recent update, what they did was you can buy the V-Bucks directly through them, through Epic, which apparently voids or breaks their contractual agreement with Google and Apple.
It was a 7:30 split. That's what Luna says.
Yeah, exactly. And so I'm like, Apple and Google are making so much money off of this, and Epic is seeing little to nothing. Or I don't know if it was the opposite.
And they
I
did
don't know
it
if
for the
Google-
second time. Yeah. They Epic Games probably did a second time to update that shit.
Yeah, Epic filed a lawsuit
Yeah,
against
yeah.
Apple and Google.
And
Luna.
Google, yeah. And
Both
Google.
of them now.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
talking about it.
Apple immediately pulled it off their store. It's like, nope, not happening. Goodbye. See you
Google
later.
a day later or so.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
I said Google did it a day later or so, not the
Yeah,
same
and then
day.
Google did it following the update. But I mean, I don't know. Epic,
Even
Epic's definitely gonna stand on their ground.
Yeah.
They're gonna win this battle. I don't care what anybody says. And
even-
even if they lost, they got so much money, it doesn't even matter.
Even I do hate Fortnite and Epic Games in some ways. I do think what Apple and
I like how you focus by flipping off your entire community.
it works.
That's
though.
literally
it works.
That's better than you. And
It
nothing
works.
is-
See, it works.
No, I'm aware. I'm aware. That's why I said I like it, because you do it all the time. It's
No,
great.
but if I use my hand or a finger or any other finger, it
finger's good,
doesn't
man.
work. When
You're
I
flipping us
flip
off,
it,
it's
when,
okay.
when I flip off, it works.
Alright, so go ahead. Back to what you were saying.
Even though I hate Epic Games in some cases, and especially I hate Fortnite, I do stand with Epic Games on this one because it's shitty that you have to give up profits for a game that you even made. No, I can choose. Fuck y'all.
Nah,
I can
that's not
choose.
how that works,
I
buddy.
can't.
You
that-
put push-ups or sit-ups.
No.
The viewer
yeah, and
chooses.
no.
No,
It doesn't say
no.
that. It doesn't say. It doesn't say.
It also
that.
doesn't say that you choose. It doesn't say that you choose either. So you
Got
say
it.
you do 10 push-ups or sit-ups, so the viewer chooses. So now
Okay.
you gotta do 20 sit-ups.
Uh,
Not without the chair. Without the chair.
Okay.
Stop.
I have to do
Put the chair-
30.
No, you can put the chair all the way back, but
Yeah.
you can't use it to lift you up.
I'm trying to look for a
He's
way.
gonna fall out of this
Oh
chair.
my god, he definitely is. This is gonna be gold. I have faith in you, buddy.
I feel like a seal.
Alright. So, I don't know. I personally feel like Epic is doing the right thing by taking this stand. because-
I'm so scared that I will fall out of my chair.
Just do it slow. Don't be an animal about it. Because Google and Apple, I'm pretty sure this is not the first like development team that they're just raking in the money from.
Oh yeah.
Definitely
know?
not.
Right. And so Epic is like, nah, enough of this. You're gonna like if somebody buys V-Bucks, it's direct through us. Why do you think Twitch subscribers cost more on the Twitch app? Because Google and iOS are raking in that money.
Mhm.
That's why it's ass.
So, I mean, I don't know. Yo, hats off. I don't like Fortnite, but hats off to Epic for actually challenging people. They challenged Steam
Definitely.
or Valve, as Luna said. They're challenging Google. They're challenging iOS, Apple. These are big corporations or companies, like well known, and like I don't care what y'all say. The Epic Game Store launcher, it's actually a really good launcher.
How?
That's my
It's-
opinion. I don't care if y'all
I'm
agree.
still waiting to get that change from
I'm trying to
rubles
search for my
American
wish list
dollars,
and I can't
but-
find it.
So I'll disagree on at least the currency part, but
That's
just
fair.
me. Yeah.
Oh, damn! I lost Luna.
And maybe it's just the inner punk in me, but anyone who's willing to take down like someone like Apple, more power to them. I fucking love it. Like, who needs them? Except
it's-
for
it-
all the other stuff.
To me, it's not even like taking them down, right? But
Mhm.
it's difficult and I'm gonna take this back to Steam. Steam doesn't have competition. It's either you download your game from Steam on PC or you don't. They're monopolizing this market. It, it and with that being said, they don't have to give us deals. They don't have to do things for the consumer. But when people start to challenge them, they have to do things to actually benefit us as consumers.
Mhm.
And if they don't, then they lose their customers, and that's it. So
Oh,
it's
my back.
whether you like Epic or not, the fact that they're taking these steps to take on these companies, these larger companies, it's gonna benefit the consumer in the end because they're gonna want to keep us. They're gonna want to do things for us, and it's iOS or it's Apple. I keep saying iOS because we're talking about mobile, but it's Apple and Google when it comes to like mobile stuff, right? Nobody has a Windows phone. They tried and they failed. So those are the only two. And now Epic is like stepping in and they're like, nah, you guys are robbing developers of their hard-earned work, of their money. We're not gonna stand for it anymore. And
I
hopefully
did.
this kind of
Oh
like
my
changes things,
fucking god! I
You're
did.
supposed to.
I
I
did.
know you're joking, Luna. You gotta do 30, bro.
I did 30 sit-ups instead of.
I don't remember seeing that being 30. I was not talking for that long.
Shut
Somebody
the
go back
fuck
and watch
up.
the VOD.
Oh, okay, to be honest, I did 30 sit-ups while I had to do 20 and fucking 10 fucking push-ups. So shut the fuck up. I'm doing 10 more than needed.
Yeah, Luna, so yeah, they're doing summer sales, but how much money is the developer actually seeing from those sales? And that's what it boils down to. You gotta you gotta take care of your customers. Steam's customers are their developers. And then we're Steam's customers. If they're not taking care of the developers are gonna take their business elsewhere.
Yeah. And wasn't that the whole debacle with Epic at the start?
Exactly.
Epic was like, we'll give developers more money if you post it to
Yep.
this platform. And they were like, yes, please.
Yeah.
And then now look at it. Yeah.
You give the developer money, they bring content, and that's what it's gonna be. We stop seeing content when the developer doesn't have money to give us games that are quality.
Mhm.
And I'll fight this till I'm blue in the face. I don't care. Gray's definitely about to be jacked. I could literally break him right now, but I won't. So I'm saving up for him to delete his channel.
Only that was a community goal.
Oh, I wish.
Isn't. I have to figure that out. What's up, Shadow? It's been a while.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hot diggity damn. How's your game going, my friend? Okay, I think we talked
So,
enough.
I think honestly, yeah, that's enough. That's all that we can say on that topic.
Yeah.
And thanks, Tito, for the
Sure.
Tito.
Stop
God
thanking
damn
me,
it.
I don't care.
Yes.
Imagine getting 30% of a game that you developed. Luna, how would you feel about that?
And thanks for another gift
Steam
sub.
should be getting 30%, not the developer. That's bullshit.
That's how the world
You put
works,
in all the hard
sadly.
work. Steam literally just displays that. Alright, I'm done. I'm gonna get mad talking about
Yeah,
this.
I'm pretty sure. Calm the fuck down. We're just about to. Fun fact: the inventor of the Pixel died at age 91. Can I get an F in chat?
I was about to say, that's a fun fact.
That's definitely not a fun fact. Like what?
Fun fact, people die when they are killed. Did you know that?
Luna,
Their hearts stop
30%
beating.
of the trillions of games
Stop.
on their
Tito,
site.
Tito, stop.
Trillions.
Tito, stop.
Trillions.
Tito, stop that. You're
To
getting
the guy who
angry.
invented the Pixel.
Yeah, to the
Thank you.
guy that invented the Pixel. F in chat. Ugh. Okay. So that was fast. Dead by Daylight finally getting a cross-platform.
Oh, that actually excites me because I can
That's very
finally play with my brother and my friends.
That's
Ooh,
literally, I'm in the exact same boat. Now I get
Yeah.
to play Dead by Daylight with my brother.
I think
So-
Yeah.
that's a good
like,
thing. Yeah.
my brother's asked me countless times. He's like, "Do you play DBD?" I was like, "Yeah, but fuck the PS4 version. I have it on PC." He's like, "Ugh."
Yeah, but also if you have bought like DLC on your PC and not on the PS4, and you always play with the DLC characters, now you can do that.
Exactly. I'm pretty excited.
Halo
Oh,
Infinite.
Luna, that's a topic. We're
That's
getting
the
there.
topic. We'll get there.
Yeah.
If we didn't hear about it, I don't know which rock we're living under. So
But yeah, I'm really excited about Dead by Daylight. I mean, that game's ancient. It's been out for
it's
so
been
many years.
out for so many years, and
Um,
especially since Dead by Daylight had a rocky start. Especially people hated it in the beginning, and then Friday the 13th came out to.
I was gonna say, but DVD paved the way for games
Yeah.
like Friday the 13th last year. Uh, Seed, which is a little different, but the same idea, right?
It's
Uh,
it's from June 14th, 2016.
2016. All right, look up when did what was that game on Xbox where one person was like the giant monster mutant?
Oh, Evolve.
Evolve.
Evolve. When did that come out?
Evolve is
That'll
that.
be the
I
make
think
or break.
Evolve might have came out before that.
Yeah,
Evolve might have been the one that did it, but it was ahead of its time.
Yeah, but Evolve died, and Dead by Daylight is still played. Evolve came out February 10th, 2015. So a
So
year,
it was before.
yeah, a
So,
year
a
You
year
before.
don't need to
before.
do the math, Tito. It's fine.
Calm
I
down.
was like, oh.
2000.
Well, I was
what,
trying to remember what
what's
was the
before
year that Grace
2000?
said.
What's the year before 2016?
But yeah, okay, so Evolve kind of put it into perspective, but I think it was ahead of its time. And then DBD was like, we're gonna do this
If
on
he-
PC.
he
only
has half a brain cell.
at
Remember?
first. Oh yeah, I only have half.
I
I mean,
think
they
it's.
shaved it off a little bit, some of the cells.
It's awesome. I think what makes me
That's exactly it,
most
Beast.
hopeful about Dead by Daylight going cross-platform now is that this means games moving forward and then older games are going to be more apt to adapt this style of, and it's sooner or later it's going to be, it doesn't matter what game you get or what console you get your game on,
It's,
you can play with your friends.
It's
Yeah,
a,
And it's
that's
getting there.
fair.
It's getting there.
It-
And
it's-
that's the bottom line.
it's a game like Rocket League. It will have a lifespan
mean-
longer than most games,
Hats off
Yep.
to Rocket League because they were one of the early adopters
Yeah.
of that crossplay.
Mhm.
and that was before Epic Games bought the publisher or
Yeah.
developer, not publisher.
I can't tell you how many times I want to play with like my friends and my brothers and stuff like that, and neither one of them have PCs. Like, oh, we can't do it, but they love the same games, and it's like
Yeah.
I can't play with you. So like this is opening up the doors. It's gone are the
It-
days
it-
where
Luna, to
where
be
like
honest,
oh you gotta choose what console you get it on.
to be honest, it's rocky, but it's getting there though. That every multiplayer games becomes
Mhm.
cross-platform.
Yeah,
I wish games like Destiny did it, so I don't have to buy everything. But I already hate the game, so I don't care anymore at this point. But at the beginning, I
To be quite honest, I'm surprised Destiny has not adopted the crossplay.
no, but they don't care.
It's so massive.
Honestly, I assumed it already had it.
No, they still don't
forgot
The
have
only thing
it.
you can do is move
They-
your character back and forth.
No,
It's
not
something at
not
least,
even that. If you
Oh,
if you
You
have
can move it to
you-
one place.
you can move it to your PC and PS4, but you can take your DLC with you. That's fun. So if you have like DLC stuff on, and most people do because the DLC stuff is the strongest. If you have that on and go to PC, that's what I did. I lose all my stuff.
Unless you have the DLC.
Yeah,
That's trash.
yeah.
So, hopefully, crossplay becomes a
I
standard.
just hope
in the
Destiny
industry
dies and
after
Bungie
this.
dies with it. I think at this point, I think
Wait,
Microsoft.
hang on. Can we table that question, Luna, till when
Yeah.
we get to the Halo discussion? I'm gonna write it down so we don't forget it.
You can
'Cause
write it down.
we're definitely gonna harp on.
I got it.
Halo.
I got it.
I already wrote it down. I already wrote it.
I
Fucking relax.
You didn't. You didn't. It's not on the Google Drive.
I have it on my sticky note.
I got it. I don't
Do you
give-
mind sharing your sticky note? Is your sticky note cross-platform for us, real quick?
Yeah.
Oh no. But
I also
so,
like
yeah.
how we talk shit on Google and then we're using.
Yeah, we can talk shit, mad
Nah,
shit about
just-
Tito.
I love
Um,
Google. I'm an Android user, so.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I think we're moving to a time where crossplay is going to be a more common thing.
Definitely.
Once we tackle crossplay, the next biggest gaming issue is exclusivity. That's a big problem right now. Microsoft is taking steps, and hats off to them, to
Yep.
remove that exclusivity BS by giving you Play Anywhere. Phenomenal. I love them for that, and I don't praise Microsoft often unless it's Windows. All right. PlayStation, greedy bastards. They
Yeah.
will do anything in their power to maintain their exclusive rights, and they'll pay whatever they can to ensure that their pockets are filled. Uh, One thing, Spider-Man, they're milking everything that Spider-Man is thanks to Disney. Uh, his exclusive character rights in the new Avengers game that's coming out. Nobody outside of PlayStation can use Spider-Man as a character, which is
Dumb.
devastating to gamers. Devastating. Like, you're not
Especially
thinking
since,
about the gamers.
especially since Spider-Man is one of the most beloved superhero characters. Especially that.
Right. Super popular. Very popular character. So, one thing at a time. I'm happy that like this crossplay is actually becoming a thing. So I'll take what we can get. But exclusivity is the next thing that needs to be tackled once we live in a world where everything is crossplay.
Agree.
That's all I'll say on that, because that's not really one of the topics that we were on. Oh, we talked about
We
that
talked
in
about
the beginning,
Horizon Zero
Luna.
Dawn, but even though it's good, I wonder if other games. I don't see especially Spider-Man. I don't see that coming to PC.
No. I
God
would
of,
have liked it just to get Horizon.
God of War could be interesting, but I wonder. It's most when it comes to the PlayStation exclusives, it's more speculation at this point because you never
like,
know.
If it's made by Sony, chances of it coming to PC is slim.
Emulation
Guerrilla
is
Games made
the-
Horizon, so Kojima Productions made Death Stranding. So those games will come to PC because it's not made by Sony. Yes, Sony funded it, but they don't own them.
No.
They have to sign the contract, and that contract
But
says
what about
you'll have this exclusive, like Final Fantasy VII, exclusive for a year, etc. You know, and they have to come to agreement. But games that are first party, like God of War, Uncharted, we're never gonna see those on PC. At least not in this, not while we're alive.
fucking Uncharted on PC?
God, it looks so beautiful.
That would have.
So beautiful.
That makes my dick rock hard.
Show us. I'm just kidding. Don't show us.
I have it here. I'm gonna take a sip from it.
Sucking his own dick.
Yeah, I agree, Luna. Emulation is definitely getting more and more advanced. We have stable PS3 emulation.
Yeah.
Not so stable PS. Yeah, we have stable PS3 emulation.
I
Like a
heard
whole
from some
website.
people that even the PlayStation 3 emulator is better than the PS2 emulator. Like it's running better than the PS2. That blew me away.
I
I
need
was like,
that.
holy shit.
I need that. I need a PS3
Sure.
emulator.
I haven't tested it yet, Gray, but I
Okay.
did read up on it and I saw it. But yeah, there's some games, and it's literally a website dedicated to telling you how well each game works, and there's like levels to it.
Yeah, but
They'll
there are
say, hey,
some
you can-
there are some games that those are so rare to get on Xbox or PS3, like Wolfenstein. Even though everybody hated the PS3 version of Wolfenstein, I would like to play it, but you can rarely find that game.
Mhm.
It's so rare. When the PS4
is.
emulators become stable, we will able to, yeah, but then we're probably at that point we will have a PS6.
So, alright, I will say the only thing that's stopping Spider-Man from getting on like Xbox or PC is the fact that Sony owns Spider-Man
Yeah.
rights.
Yeah.
But Sucker Punch made Sucker Punch? No,
No,
Insomniac,
Insomniac.
made Spider-Man. Yeah, Insomniac. I'm sorry, I was thinking Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Insomniac makes Spider-Man, and they can take their work anywhere. So if it had not been Spider-Man, we probably would have saw it on another console in a few years.
Not in this
I've
case.
never seen any Insomniac game on anything but a PlayStation console, so I don't know what their console or what their
Xbox.
contract is. What
We
they
had
have on
Sunset
Xbox?
Overdrive, I think.
Sunset.
Insomniac?
Yeah, that's Insomniac.
think so, yeah.
Yes. Come to.
Oh.
And that was an exclusive for Xbox, but
Yeah.
now I think it's on other
It's on
stuff.
PC. It's on PC.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's on
It's
PC, but that's
Xbox
still
and
kind
PC
of like
Yeah, yeah.
And that was out there, like, left field.
It's all.
so.
Yeah. Insomniac is one of the.
Oh shit, you're right. Damn. So they must have paid an arm and a leg for that one.
That's Microsoft for you, baby.
Yeah.
And Sunset
But I've
Overdrive
never
was
seen a
pretty
Ratchet
well.
and Clank on any other game. I've
Can you
never
fuck
seen...
off, Filthy?
I love you, Filthy. I love you so much.
God damn it, bro. Is he still
Get
streaming?
it, bro.
I'll fucking
I think
talk.
that's a good
I
time
will
to switch to
fucking
THQ
talk
Nordic.
mad shit in your stream. I want to talk
Which-
about what do you, huh?
The next topic is THQ Nordic, but I'm
Oh
not.
no,
familiar with that,
I was about to say the Control Alan Wake DLC.
Ooh, okay, I like that.
Haven't played Control yet. Can't wait to play it when the game is
to
below
be-
$20 on sale.
To be honest,
So,
I got it for
I'm like-
free. I got it for free with the first DLCs with my what the fuck
Okay, I know you see me.
with my GTX.
It's time for you to do push-ups, bro.
No, but I want to talk.
Nah, you can talk after you do your push-ups.
No, why the timeout, man?
You sound like a strict
No.
parent, Tito. You can have your talking after you have your push-ups.
Damn straight.
Damn, he wants like a fucking sport jockey as a kid. Fuck off.
You gotta give.
You're gonna bully the
Filthy what he
fat kids and the
wants.
fucking nerds, man. But first, you're gonna do your push-ups. But
I've
first,
actually never played Control either, to be quite honest.
I got it for
Looks
free.
good.
I haven't played it. I've heard
Um,
pretty good things. Although the Alan Wake DLC got me pretty hyped to play it at this point, since if they are connected, it could be more interesting.
I'm curious to see how they do this, right? 'Cause Control's like psychic powers and shit like that,
Yeah,
right?
you're like a superhuman kind of like.
Yeah. What the fuck does that have to do with Alan Wake?
I'll
will-
take it.
They will find a way, bro.
Yeah.
Be-
Just dumb her
you do
down, give her a
push-ups.
flashlight. That's all, you know.
Right. If I'm not like killing dudes with some sort of light, I'm not gonna be interested.
You're
But
gonna
I
kick
did
their
hear
asses
there was
with
a lot of
flashlight.
praise for Control when it was released.
Yeah.
People
Almost
loved
won
the
game
game.
of the year, right?
Oh,
It
you're
was
right,
like-
exactly. It did almost win. Yeah, I was about to say that. I was like, it almost like everybody just loved it. I was like, damn, I missed out on this.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna find it cheap. I'll
Yeah.
find you a cheap one too on Reddit Game Trade.
Sounds good. I think it is at that point though. Next time it goes on sale, it's gonna be below $20. So
Oh, without a doubt.
yeah,
Gray's looking good. He's looking strong over there. Look at this guy.
he's bulging with what could be muscles right now, or maybe that's just
Ooh.
bulge.
No, definitely not 10. You should change your shirt. You should put a t-shirt on. Oh, ass cam. Let's go.
Yeah.
Damn, I missed it.
Does it feel a little weird that we're just all watching one guy suffer through push-ups?
Eh, I guess it depends on how you ask.
Fair enough.
It's his stream. It's not ours.
Yeah.
What's up, bud? Welcome back. Oh, he can. Yeah.
What the fuck is Beast talking about? Fucking dirty
Showing some
bastard.
ass crack, bro.
Yeah, wanna kiss it?
Ugh.
Not after 10 push-ups.
Right?
It's so fucking hot outside as well. Thanks, Tito, for another gift sub, my dude. So yeah, Control Alan Wake DLC. As I was saying, it's they have a trailer with some little bit of gameplay. Not exactly just that the character is there. No, I don't need a limit. The only reason why I didn't put a limit on the push-ups and stuff is just I don't do shit anyway, so. So THQ Nordic.
But no, that's not what you were gonna talk about next.
No,
I mean, you can if you want.
no,
Are we done with the
no. With the Alan Wake stuff,
intro? Yeah.
yeah. When it comes to the Alan Wake stuff, I think they only show the character Alan Wake, that the main character meets him, and that's it. So it's supposed to be the DLC needs to add like 3 or 4 hours of gameplay. That's exclusive to cutscenes.
I would like to play Control. I know
So
nothing about it other than
yeah,
like your Game of
me neither.
Superpowers.
I saw it passing by with the Game Awards and stuff like that. I got it for free. I didn't. When I got it for free, I was like, I never heard of this game. So what the fuck am I getting? Then I saw the visuals. That's the only thing I know about it. Is that it's a pretty beautiful game. It's from the same people that made Quantum Break. And people hated Quantum Break. That it was a decent
Quantum
game.
Break was trash.
Yeah, but people said it was a decent game, but not. It could have been better. And Control people really love Control, so I don't know. I'm excited to see Alan Wake returning after so many years since the last game. Although I never played it still. Um, so so that's a game I wanna see. THQ Nordic buys the Metro and Insurgency studios, and they are working together on something new. What can it be?
What was Insurgency again?
Insurgency
Is that
is
the online thing?
it yeah, it is online. It has PvP and PvP in it. It's like a realistic shooter, but not as realistic as Arma. It's also like a Counter Strike kind of game. So
You lost me.
it was fun. It had some pretty good game modes. It had some night vision game modes. You have the terrorist side that trying to play with cheaper stuff, of course, but still have their environment with them, while the U.S. side has, or Russians have like the more power and stuff, but they don't have the environment with them. They are more noticeable. So I think it was pretty well balanced, even though the differences. Um, Everybody knows what Metro is at this point. That's not a secret. I'm just interested in seeing. I also wonder why would they buy them now, because it was out of nowhere. And especially Metro is Techland, if I'm correct.
The guys who
That
made
sounds
Dying
familiar.
Light.
Deep Silver or Techland, one or two. I'm not sure
No,
anymore.
Techland makes Dying Light. Deep Silver makes
Deep Silver also
uh,
worked on Dead Island.
Dead Island. Yes, that's what they made. Techland is Dying Light. Deep Silver is Dead Island.
Yeah, and
How is
Techland.
this connected to Metro
It's
again?
Techland is both.
Techland worked on Techland and Deep Silver worked on Dead Island, but Techland took their own route and made Dying Light.
Because fuck Dead Island.
They all Deep Silver also made Saints Row, Homefront: The Revolution. Although the first, that's a game that's. Let's see, what does the list have? Metro, Saints Row, Dead Island, Outward, RPG is.
Oh, they made the. Oh, yeah,
Med
they did
Eater. What the fuck? They make games that I didn't
Call
even
of
know.
Juarez.
Which one?
Both of them.
There are more.
All three-
The Cartel
three
was
of
the
them?
worst. The Cartel was the worst. They made
There's
Kingdom Come
Bound in Blood,
Deliverance, Wasteland.
Gunslinger.
They made Wasteland. Wasteland is from the same people that made the first two Fallout games. Shenmue
All
3.
these games except Dying Light and Dead Island look like ass.
Deep Silver also made Man Eater and Shenmue 3.
And Shenmue 3 really fucking sucked.
Mighty Number 9.
That
Huh?
also sucked.
I thought
I have to say, they have a good
dude,
repertoire of
dude,
bad games.
Sounds like it.
That doesn't make sense because Mighty Number 9 was a GoFundMe stuff, right?
Yes, could still suck.
So, what's that got to do with anything?
How
These
does
developers-
Deep,
They're indie developers. They can do that.
Deep
Actually,
Silver is
anybody
not,
can do a.
Yeah,
Anybody
yeah,
can
but,
do the
but
GoFundMe.
why would Deep Silver do that? That's what I mean.
They must have helped with some aspect of it. for
Might,
everybody.
Yeah,
might be. They
It's
also
probably a small piece.
it also says that they made Dead Island too, but that's not out
Fair
yet,
enough,
so
these-
that's fun.
That game never released.
Um,
Let's see.
Dead Light.
Level 5 made Mighty Number 9. Deep
Yeah, he is.
Silver probably had a very small part. They're not even listed on this.
Google isn't always as because Deep Silver also made Persona 5.
Nope. Okay. Yeah. Get off of that.
Yeah,
Don't even
so
trust
that's
what you're reading
yeah,
right now.
that's what I mean.
Deep
Stop.
Silver also created mankind, as we know.
Right.
Jesus
They
was
made
made
us
by Deep
as we are
Silver.
today.
Yeah.
Jesus was made by fucking EA, and you have to buy $60 again to get him back from the dead. Okay, so I just wonder why they need Metro and Insurgency, both very different studios when it comes to the games they made. Why they would buy them and want to make them work together. I think it's interesting what will come out of it. I think that will be interesting. Speculations. I don't see a new Metro coming.
Metro
No.
Online.
Metro Online.
It'll be a while before we see a Metro game, I think.
And I'm fine with that. After
Me-
playing
I think-
Exodus,
I haven't played Exodus yet. I heard Exodus was really the ending of the whole Metro series.
That was an
Um,
Epic Game Store exclusive for a while, right?
well,
It's on
for
Steam.
PC,
PC exclusive because
because it was on PlayStation 4 and Xbox like day one, so.
Xbox
I didn't know
Pass
that.
had it.
Okay. I've never played a Metro game, so I don't know anything about it.
Metro is pretty good. I played Metro Last Light and 2033. They're both based on books. Those at least
That,
are
that much I did know, yeah.
I have only Metro 2033 as when it comes to the book. I haven't finished it yet. Terra is
So-
MMO free to play.
Or are we talking Terra from Teen Titans Terra?
Nah, definitely Terra the MMO.
Definitely Terra.
Are we sure we're not
MMO.
talking about Teen Titans Terra?
No, but I do like.
Their studios
Oh.
announced closure? Damn. Why though? None.
I'll tell you why, because it was a free-to-play MMO, and they
Yeah, but
banked
the-
on the fact that people would buy things in-game. You can't sustain life that long unless you're Fortnite.
Or Warframe.
Yeah, Warframe's got that niche like group
Yeah.
of people who are like, I like Warframe, you know. So
Yeah, like Warframe, and they've also done massive quality of life updates. Massive.
yeah.
Like they probably banked all their money into this update
think,
and was like, this will make everybody love this.
Terra.
Terra has been the same game since launch.
Yeah, and it hasn't been updated recently as well, so.
Right.
It has the same issues, especially when it comes to, also when it comes to group stuff like the free companies. But then in Terra, I heard that was 2 weeks ago. A buddy of mine told me that there was a system where you can hire people for your guild, and then the moment they put money in, you can kick them out, and they lost the money that they put in, and stuff like that.
Stupid, right? There's no
Yeah,
quality
so-
of life updates, right? They're not taking care.
there were people that had like number 1, number 2 guilds of the whole world just because they would invite people to get their money and then kick them out once they didn't deliver as much as they wanted to.
That's crazy.
That's just fucked up. Development company was sold to the holding company in China. I still play Warframe. I think Warframe, even though it's a very grindy game, it's very well made when it comes to free to play. They give you a chance to get the stuff. It takes more time, but you can also buy it.
I was about to say, once it got to that point where they're like, it's going to take 3 actual days for this thing to craft, I was like, this is not the game for me
No,
anymore.
that takes
My
time.
brothers, plural, played the fuck out of Warframe. I don't understand it. Like they took the time to build these, what they call them,
Warframes.
just frames. And I was like, no, I'm good. If I have to spend more than a couple hours
If
to do
you
anything,
if you have a
pass.
solid build like Rhino, especially when you just begin playing, I think Rhino is one of the best to start out with because he's mostly buffed armor and very much health. I had buddies that played it for a while, so they already had good characters, and if they help you through it, it goes faster.
Yeah,
When you start
that's
playing it
understandable.
alone without knowledge, yeah, then it might be a drag. And if you don't want to wait, of course it takes time.
that same mentality is carried through Monster Hunter Worlds. Right? You gotta grind the same monster for hours to get that
God, I
gear.
love Monster Hunter World so much. God, it's such an abusive relationship. But
I like to be carried in Monster Hunter Worlds. I don't like to do shit on my
That's-
own.
I think that's why I enjoy Monster Hunter World. I have
Yeah.
like 2 people who do that for me.
Oh.
So
My
Good
brother,
night,
he's got
Beast.
almost 2,000 hours in the game.
Damn.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, scary. So like if I ever get on Monster Hunter World, it has to be PS4. Unfortunately, he will literally carry me to whatever armor I want. Like that monster, like he got me Nergigante armor in like less than 2 hours. I'm like,
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that's
let's
nice.
go.
Damn.
Good night, Bean.
So he's nice. Night bees.
Yeah, you're right. You can get silver by selling your stuff, especially if you have some blueprints and stuff. You can sell those.
I did
But
technically make money off of Warframe though, instead
Yeah,
of
you can sell
spending.
your platinum, right?
I
yes,
won like
silver,
a
silver.
model thing for Steam or whatever. Like it was during one of their like old giveaway things or whatever, and I just got one and I sold it for 15 cents. I was like, hell yeah, son. So
He's so rich.
This dumb motherfucker. No, there is in Warframe you can also get silver. I got silver from that as well. If
That
like
was the first one.
Kim doesn't even say good night. He said good night. He was
Very first.
damn.
He was the first one.
Yeah, you can sell the trading cards as well. Yeah, and sell those for 1 or 2 cents.
I don't even know what the trading cards are.
The
I've
trading
played
cards of
Warframe
Steam.
for 2
The
months.
trading cards of Steam. That's what he meant.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out to get some of some games. I want the complete trading card, but also at the same time, why would I? So okay, THQ Nordic has been
Yep, you already
completed.
said that.
Look,
There
QPs.
there is a Sniper Elite board game.
How is that gonna
um,
work out?
I don't know. The only thing that I read and I got interested in is there's a miniature Hitler that's getting shot in the nuts. I just want to know why the fuck would you put that in there and how does a board game like that work? At least
Why
Dark Souls
not?
board game is 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 a thing and it works out fine. Sniper Elite, it's a stealth game.
They
What
have
you go-
stealth board games.
Yeah, dude. You
Yeah.
could literally make anything into
You're
a
gonna
board
make a
game.
fucking Metal Gear board game.
There's a Metal
Oh,
Gear
there's
board
a
game.
Metal
in
Gear
this.
Yeah.
There- the
Metal Gear
that-
Solid 4 Risk.
Okay, but that's Risk.
Oh,
That's- that's-
wait. Cam's got
I
something.
mean, I do
Fucking-
got that Metal Gear Risk, boys. So
Wait, Cam.
Goddamn nerd.
I think I already know what you're gonna say.
I will buy that off of you.
Oh, talk to Jay. Jay's got like 3 of them. He gave me one. So
Are you serious?
What the
yeah,
fuck?
Jay's
Alright,
fucking.
I'm gonna
He's
message
the
him
Metal
because
Gear guy.
I tried to find that for years, and
He
they don't
bought-
sell them in stores anymore. And if you go online, they're at least $100 each.
Yeah.
Plus.
Well,
Thank-
if I don't
thank
play
you.
it anytime soon, I'll
Thank you
send
for
it
the heads
your
up.
way.
No, I'll ask Jay first, and I'll see what he wants, what he says, and then I will let you know. I've never played Risk, but I want to play Risk with Metal Gear Solid. That's all that matters.
Yeah, but that's not a standalone game. It's based on Risk, so that's what I
Okay,
mean.
yes, you're right.
Yeah.
But Dark Souls, it worked, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Dark Souls.
You know what
works,
else
so
worked?
I just
Binding of Isaac worked.
It's a board game.
Yeah, and I love it. It's so fun. So fun, dude.
We already
You know what
talked
else
about
is-
Firewatch, the movie that's coming.
We did. Damn, Luna. Luna's out here talking about content that we've already talked about. It's like Luna knows what we need. Also, there's another one. Resident Evil is also a deck
Oh,
building game. It's not a board game, but it's a deck building game.
That I've heard.
Phenomenal. However, they did make a board game, and I backed the Kickstarter of Resident Evil 3, and when I get it, I'll let you guys know how it is. But it looks like fun. You can make a board game out of anything if you are clever about it.
Exactly. That's the key.
Right.
Yeah, shooting Hitler in the balls really sold me that board game.
Hell yeah. I'll be honest, I've never
Hey,
played a
fucking man,
Sniper
yeah.
Elite, but I'm gonna shoot fucking Hitler in the balls. Let's
That's the
go.
only thing people need to know about Sniper Elite. is
Exactly.
you can shoot Hitler in the balls.
Tito should make a board game about himself. Tito should make a board game. That's what Luna says. Tito should make a board game about how he shaved his head.
The steps to shaving my head. 1, go live.
No.
2,
You,
beg people for money.
dude.
3, shave your head.
Remember the Play-Doh thing, where you had like a barber type Play-Doh where you could push them down and. the
Oh,
Play-Doh
Oh
co-
yeah. and
That's
the
that's
Play-Doh
what
came out
that's
his
what we
head.
need with Tito's head.
That'd be awesome.
Beg people for money, damn.
Hey, I
Um,
said it, man.
So Sniper Elite board
I
game.
did say. Yeah, we can move on from that.
Yeah.
you didn't believe that they could make a board game of it, but I guarantee you it's probably gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be fun. I played the first 2 Sniper Elites. I haven't finished Sniper Elite 3 because I didn't like the desert, the Africa style gameplay with the desert and stuff. Sniper Elite 4 is more interesting, and I did shoot Hitler in the balls, and it was worth it. Durian, thanks for the follow, my guy. How you doing, my man, bro?
Yo, Derwin91. What a stud.
Also, we talked about Control. I forgot about it. Control is coming to Steam with both DLCs and a lower price.
Is it below $20?
I'm not sure.
That's what I'm waiting for. I need that shit.
I think it'd probably be like $30 with DLC.
Might be. Thanks, Tito, for the gift sub. Tito,
Stop
serious
fucking
shit.
thanking me, bitch.
Damn.
Anyway, continue.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the price was already been
They
been
haven't
shared.
announced the price, right? Yeah.
They haven't announced, just that they're coming to Steam. But I wonder though, because Control was a very long time. It was a exclusive for Epic Games. So I wonder how did they lose Control? No pun intended at first, but now I do. So fuck y'all. So
First of all, it goes back to our conversation earlier about when you sign the contract. Exclusivity rights are for however long the developer decides they want to give it to you. So it could be a year, it could be 2 years, whatever. Final Fantasy VII with Square Enix, exclusive rights to PS4 for the first year of launch. After that, free reigns to give it to somebody else. So this doesn't hurt Epic at all, right? They had
probably not.
reign over the game. Everybody who really wanted to play Control bought it on Epic, whether they wanted to or not. Well, they bought it on console. Was it on
Just
console?
like I bought
Yeah,
it.
on console.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was on console. Or they bought it on console, right? But PC gamers probably don't have that option. So if they really wanted to play, they bought it on Epic.
Just like I bought Untitled Goose.
Exactly. So
I
it
won't.
doesn't hurt Epic.
I won't wait.
Like I said, the fact that now Steam is getting second-hand dibs on these games means they have competition, and that's what it boils down to. So I personally don't think it hurts Epic at all.
No, that's not what I'm thinking. But just wondering.
Luna, you're too
Damn
on
it,
top of
Luna!
it.
Literally, you're literally bring up everything we talked about.
No, this
Doesn't
isn't.
have
This
access to the Google Doc or something?
this is a new Batman game, but the Batman game has been teased for a couple of years now.
Yeah, it's been teased, but nothing has been official. But we talked about the Suicide Squad game by
Yeah.
Rocksteady, so kind of like the same thing, but because like
Okay.
people remember the tease for the Batman game could be the tease for like what the Suicide Squad game is. So,
Might be interesting.
but nonetheless,
As long
alright, what's next?
as long as there's no Batmobile. That Konami wants to join the you told me to say anything about Fall Guys, so in this case, a good way to start that. Konami wants to join the hype of the Fall Guys game. So they want Metal Gear Solid outfits.
I'm all for it.
But
I'm all for
but-
anybody.
But Konami wants a part of the cash they get from that shit.
Well, no shit, it's their rights.
Yeah, of
Their
course.
own
I
rights
mean,
to Metal Gear.
If they handle it like they handled, what was it?
But
they
is
just added the
Is it just
Enter
a
the Dungeon scan or something.
Yeah, they did. But
And that
Devolver
just
owns
comes
Enter the
with-
Dungeon though.
Yeah, oh, well, yeah, that makes sense.
So
then.
yeah.
So I don't know if I don't have. So I'm one of those sticklers where I'm such a Kojima fanboy. Don't support Konami or anything. And if they're gonna be like, you need to pay us $5 to get the Metal Gear skin, I'm gonna probably get it because I'm a fucking loser. But I'm not gonna be happy about it because I don't want to support Konami in any single way. If they do it with the crowns, boy, I'm gonna get so many goddamn wins in that game.
Alright, so you see, I
Technically, it's
don't
for free,
hate Konami. Just because Konami and Kojima separated.
What if
Yeah,
it's
Konami-
a Metal
Konami-
Gear Survive skin?
They won't do that because
Who's gonna
what
buy that?
skin is that?
The one
Like,
zombie
yeah,
with the
exactly.
fucking thing in there?
Stop, shut up. No. Konami has released classics. They've released Castlevania. They've released Silent Hill. Metal Gear Solid. But they have games under their belt, right?
Yeah.
What's up,
So
Arcade Pone?
I'm okay. I don't hate Konami. I hate that Kojima and Konami separated because it hurt the Metal Gear franchise.
Mhm.
But I don't hate Konami.
Fall.
Uh,
If
so
Fall,
if
if
they're gonna
Fall,
charge me to get Metal Gear skins, guess what my ass is doing?
who the
My
fuck is
wallet.
Yuri?
Credit card swipe. Let's go. I
I
want
mean,
all the
again,
Snake
yeah.
skins. All of
Of
them.
course, I'll fucking pay. I'm just not gonna be happy. But I think that's the only way I'm going to pay, unless they do that, that Metal Gear Solid 3 remaster thing. That's not a pachinko machine for fucking once.
Yeah. But
So.
so far, I think Fall Guys has had, and I'm knocking on wood for this one, plywood, because my desk is not actual wood. But I think they've only done the food DLC for
Th-
themselves.
there's another one. There are 2 DLCs.
Yeah, but it's not like it doesn't encompass any other developers, right? It's just like things they've
No, no,
added,
no. They
additional
they
skins, right?
have added.
So hopefully they'll add these skins and they'll bank on people buying kudos or trying to get wins or whatever the case may be to get them. But damn, actually, as I said it, it's not gonna be like that because you can get kudos for free. That makes no money
That's
for the
what I'm hoping.
developer. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't think it'll happen that way. But if it didn't happen that way, I'd still buy it. Damn it. Yo, a Thancred skin will be dope, Luna. But yeah, Fall Guys is very popular. Um, the only thing that Devolver did that most other companies wouldn't do is charge $20 for the game. And so that made deter people from buying skins because like I paid for this game, why should I have to pay for skins?
Yeah.
But I
They-
love the
they-
game so much.
they-
I'm gonna buy all
No,
the
but
skins.
you say that, but in the same way, it's not that it's impossible to get skins though, because the scout skin you get that if you win enough. So
Oh, great. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Those are
Uh.
free to win skins. But when you start adding skins from properties that are owned by other companies, they're not going to give that away for free. You're
no,
going to
of
have to
course,
buy those.
of course,
And that's
of
what we're
course.
saying.
Konami, let's be real.
Oh, exactly. So, like, if they add Konami skins, like Metal Gear Solid, you're
That-
going to have to pay for it. There's no way in hell they're going to just, hey, we're going to put this in a store. You can buy it.
Definitely.
But
Talking
I'd buy it.
about other.
it's very reminiscent of Little Big Planet. I
Oh,
bought
yeah.
so many Little Big Planet skins. I am ashamed to admit. So many.
I'm not sure. Fall Guys might be the hype of the year. It also depends how Devolver takes care of the game.
As long as it
that's-
gets frequent
that,
and good updates.
yeah, that's
Work.
that's
I
the
think-
really important thing.
Actually, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna check right now. Fall Guys is the second most viewed game on Twitch. So that is above Call of Duty Warzone, which is third, League
Damn.
of Legends, which is fourth, GTA 5, fifth, Fortnite 6th, Valorant 7th. These are big games.
And
Literally esports games. Fall
Valorant,
Guys is the second most
Valorant,
viewed game on Twitch.
Valorant had a good run with the hype.
Valorant's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
going
that's
anywhere.
what I'm saying.
Oh, it's
It had a good
Just
run.
chatting is first.
What was first?
Just chatting.
Oh,
Congratulations, Gray. You're in the
Yeah.
just chatting people.
Yeah, let's go.
that asked for cheers.
Cheers, bro.
So I was about to say something, then I drank, so I forgot.
You said about Valorant.
Okay,
oh,
Valorant. When the beta was there, it was hype. The moment it got officially out of beta, nobody talks about Valorant anymore. Everybody,
no,
only the people
Stop.
that hate it.
nobody in your circle is talking about Valorant. Valorant
People
is
still talk about-
very relevant.
Yeah.
Valorant's not going anywhere. It's gonna be one of those games. It replaced CS:GO. CS:GO was always in like top 10. You wanna know where that's at right now?
Probably top 20 area somewhere.
Nope, I'm
most-
down. I'm down like 40 games right now. And I
Damn.
still don't see CS:GO.
The moment CS:GO died and so Valorant kicked the bucket for them was.
Holy shit! I don't
uh,
see CS:GO anywhere.
Do you put it in not interested section?
Nah.
Okay, as I was saying,
Yeah, go
the
ahead, Sid.
moment CS:GO died was the moment they made it free to play, because the hackers became worse, the more sweaty fucks became worse, and at this point you can, if you just play it because you like Counter Strike in general, and then want to play that just for fun, not because you're an esports player. That's not a thing anymore. It's because all the Russians, that just like World of Tanks, it's free to play. All the salty Russians are in there.
Alright, yeah, actually, I just missed it. It's actually 10th on the list. But CS:GO
Well,
was
what
literally
did
top
you
5.
send? Hey,
Just sent a
Kemi!
picture
Hey,
of
fuck him!
CS:GO saying where how
Thank
like
you for
popular
the
it was.
raid. What?
Yo, Cammy!
Counter
So if you
Strike.
guys aren't follow Cammy Kins, please do yourself a favor and follow her. She's
Thank you,
awesome.
Tito, for the shout out. How are you doing? How was your stream? Did you kill somebody? Don't take that out of context.
Cammy, are you excited about Dead by Daylight's crossplay?
Yeah.
We talked about that
Um,
earlier.
okay, my buddy Arcade Poem. Good thing that he sent this. Thank you, Arcade Poem. He sent me
Yeah.
a picture of current players. 500,000, 569,000 people play it at this point currently. The last 30 days. So
No, it's still top 10.
yeah,
I just overlooked it, that's all.
yeah, but still, it's not as epic as it was before. Valorant, especially since people love Overwatch, people love CS:GO, and then you combine it and made it better in this case. Concurrent.
Alright.
Oh,
So,
surviving.
but yeah,
God,
nonetheless,
so,
Fall Guys,
she told me
Super
about
Phenomena, crossovers with costumes will make them so much money.
this. Overwatch died a year ago.
Add the custom
That's what Luna
level
says.
maker. Make infinite
Oh,
maps.
I don't know about custom level maker.
Just make a bunch of maps. I just want like
Yes,
500
yes.
maps, please.
Give us more mini games, no custom making. I don't want to play anybody's fucking shitty ass custom
Make it an
map.
option. Make it like Halo, where you just
No,
have a follow.
no, stop,
I'm
man.
just a fan of Halo. God, we
No, I
need guys.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want custom anything because people.
If you
just
start
troll
yelling, I will
shit. It's so
fucking
stupid.
kick you, motherfucker.
It's my room. You can't kick. Oh, you can because you're a mod. All right, nonetheless.
Wanna
Next topic.
try me? Wanna try me, bitch?
I'll fucking end you.
Okay. As I was saying, oh, by the way, I thought that's what isn't interesting. Kemi said that every console player that played that Dead by Daylight is ass.
I know that's an easy win. So
Yeah. So why are they ass? It's fun. It's better
no,
that
they
way.
are ass. Easy wins.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Damn. So as I was saying, different games joining different games. So in this case, Sam Fisher joining Siege as an operator. As a person that doesn't play Siege on a regular, I think Sam Fisher as a Siege operator, I'm interested in seeing how that would work.
And that's the whole point of it. You know about Sam Fisher, you know about Siege. You're in the like Venn diagram that they want to target the most, and you're
Yeah,
gonna look at it. You're gonna get a little bit hyped, maybe, or you're gonna be like, "Look how they massacred my boy Sam Fisher."
I'm just looking at like a way how could they make him fit in Siege, because the only thing he's known for is his goggles. Yeah, he can
I mean,
he can use
watch him.
mean,
He can,
stealth.
like, EMP
stealth.
blast something, and then everything's
Have you
dark.
played any Splinter Cell?
Dude, that's not what I'm meaning. It's more like he
Oh no, it is what you mean because you would know if you played Splinter Cell. He's got
Bitch,
more than
it's
just...
not what I'm meaning. If I'm talking about stealth, how the fuck would you put that in Siege? You have people that go invisible in the game. There are people
Yo,
that
Gray, you handsome as fuck.
What?
I just had to tell you that. That's all. Go ahead, continue.
I see. I'm gonna
Oh,
drink.
yeah, push-ups, go.
I don't know how to react. I'm just gonna drink.
So yeah, I'm interested in the whole. Like, I'd like to see what they do with them.
Yeah.
I'm sure they give him some cool gadgets. Again, how can he stealth that much? Sadly, if he could, I'd fucking eat that shit up.
I hope if they. Ooh, exiled my bucket of points. That's what you get, Luna. You suck shit.
I'm gonna tell you what, right? I I'm not gonna go back and play Siege because they added Sam Fisher. I could care. I
Thanks
couldn't
for the
care
gift
less,
sub.
right?
Mhm.
However, what this means to me is that they have not killed the Splinter Cell franchise, and they
There's hope.
may make another game, because
They teased another.
much like Metal Gear Solid has their own like style of espionage action, Splinter Cell also had their own style of espionage action, and I loved it. I love every single Splinter Cell game that they've ever released, and I don't
What's
think
your
any of them
favorite?
were bad.
The only
I
one
want to say
I've
3.
the only one I've played is Conviction.
Yeah, I did Conviction, Chaos Theory, Double Agent.
I think Chaos Theory might have been my favorite. I think
That's
that's
the second
right?
one.
Chaos Theory's the one that I like the most too.
That's the
No.
second one, I think.
Nope.
Make channel points redemption for VIP so I can look
Game.
up to it.
For you, Cammy, it'll just be 1 point. I say.
To be honest, I'm getting
Oh yeah. So
I'm getting
two
bust.
was-
I don't know what that means.
part 2 is Pandora Tomorrow. Chaos Theory was my favorite,
Chaos
which is
Tier,
the third one.
the third
That
one.
was
Okay.
the best
Mhm.
Splinter Cell that they ever released. Not to say like the ones that followed were bad, they just didn't capture that magic. But every Splinter Cell I've ever played, including Double Agent, which is probably the worst, was good.
Double
Yeah.
Agent was the worst.
Did you ever play Blacklist or whatever?
Yes, and I loved Blacklist.
That was the one
I'm
that
still-
I really wanted to play. I never
I'm
got to
still
play.
working on that.
Blacklist is co-op, which is I played that with my roommate, and it was so fun. We had a blast. What are you saying to me, Arcade Pone? Is that thank you? Because
He said
Nah,
thank
I'm
you
being
in
really-
Dutch. It's the automatic
oh, okay.
thing. In Dutch, it means go suck a dick.
I doubt it.
Oh, we did not cover that. Luna finally found a topic we have not covered.
Do you think the Amazon post
Oh,
on the
yeah.
game switch is a mistake, or
I heard
Nintendo will
Are
actually?
you lying to me?
I'm lying. No. About the kiss, suck my dick thing. That was a lie.
Oh,
the
that was a lie. Okay.
bedankt voor het cadeauabonnement means thank you for the present subscription. That's what it says.
You're welcome, Arcade Pone.
Talking about is it a mistake?
I'll
Probably
squeeze
not.
Gray's nipples the next time I see him.
A motherfucker. You like that, don't you? I think Amazon has made a lot of these mistakes.
No, but they're not mistakes. The only mistake is that they revealed it sooner than they should have.
Yeah, and
Because
that's what
anytime this has happened,
that's what I
it
mean.
was confirmed later. Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's the mistake that I mean.
Yeah. So, amen for that.
Oh,
I'm down
hell
for it.
yes, hell
Yeah.
yes.
I'm-
I'm so down
I
for
never played Skyward Sword. Skyward
Wasn't there-
Swords.
Was there a port to the Wii U for Skyward Sword or something? Okay, I read in an article someone was like, "Oh, and they ported it to the Wii." I was like, "What the fuck? No, they
It
didn't."
only came out on the Wii, and that was it. And we've seen nothing after that.
Yeah.
And
It was pretty beautiful for
it was
a
a great
Wii
game. It was great. I played it. I played it for like maybe 3 or 4 hours, and the fucking motion shit just
Yeah.
killed me every
Mhm.
time.
The port of the Wii U was the sequel to the game Skyward Swords.
Oh,
Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess
I-
HD, phenomenal.
yeah. I will take all Zelda games, all Mario games on the Switch right now, and I will pay you however much money I have to fucking pay.
This is
to
why I
get
want
that.
to suck face
Can
with you.
can I just get the card games from back in the day when Nintendo just made card games?
What card game? Fuck you
They
talking
made
about?
like playing cards.
Nintendo
Oh,
made
yeah,
playing
that's a-
cards before they.
Nobody cares about that. Stop. Zelda. Okay.
No,
All right. So what's the next topic?
Halo Infinite.
Oh, are we there?
Yeah, we're there.
We're at the
So,
Halo.
I
No,
gotta
no,
say,
we're here. Yes.
we're talking
and-
about Nintendo. One of Shigeru Miyamoto's famous lines, you know, it's better to have a game that is delayed and is good than a game that is rushed and bad, you know?
Shigeru Miyamoto.
Yeah. So I'm totally fine with Halo being pushed back. It sucks because I'm the Xbox kid here.
Luna, if they
Right,
don't, they
I'm fine
will
with that.
shoot in their own foot.
I love Shigeru Miyamoto. That guy is incredible, by the way.
if they don't glow up this year, they definitely have to next year because or else they will fall behind again, and then
Nintendo is
falling
always
behind-
going to
yeah.
fall behind.
yeah,
falling behind for Nintendo is just their thing, and then we'll
Yeah,
be
of
back
course.
again.
Outselling everybody.
Yeah.
Like they, regardless of whether they fall behind or not, they always find some way to just sell millions of consoles, and I don't know.
yeah, but
Yeah,
it's scary though. It's scary.
Okay, but for one, Nintendo, they were the first ones to do the motion control wands. They did with the Wii, and then PlayStation, they followed suit with the motion controls.
move.
The Move. Yep. Xbox did not do anything like
No,
that.
they
Kinect.
did. They had
They had
Connect,
to
but
connect.
Connect
You
was
didn't
ass.
require the wands though. Yeah.
Connect was ass though.
It was fucking garbage.
Yeah.
The Move was also actually garbage.
I was about to say.
You
at
know what
least
else?
that's
The Wii was garbage.
Yeah,
But
everything's garbage. Life is garbage.
yeah.
That's where Nintendo prevails.
Cammy,
definitely.
yeah, I will absolutely suck face with Cam any day of the week.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but
Cam.
do you have? Did
Sorry,
you
Maddie
ask
is what I
her?
should say.
Did
Yeah.
you ask her permission though?
No, I don't want to suck face with Cammy. I want to suck face with Cam.
No, but she said you
It's
have
not
to.
the
There's also Cam and that, so you have to ask her permission. That's
Cam, do
what
I need? No, I need to ask Cam permission. Cam, do I need permission?
I,
You can, yeah,
you're
go for it.
now husband and
Sure.
wife.
I dare you.
You may kiss the
shit.
bride, Tito.
As the full cam. There you go. Yeah.
You may kiss the bride.
Boom.
Do it live
Alright.
on stream.
So, Halo Infinite. I am not mad that they delayed it.
Nope.
Because that tech demo that they showed
Definitely ass.
looked like
Wasn't
Xbox
fantastic.
360.
Yeah.
And
Even-
that's fine because I understand it's probably still in development.
No,
And
they
they probably just
dude.
kind of overshot and wanted to show something, even though they didn't have everything rendered the way they wanted to have it rendered.
They said after the tech demo and after the whole live stream, they said that the tech demo that they showed that was a year old.
So why don't they just preface that stuff when they're about? We're about to show you the game.
If
yes, this is
dude,
before
if you look
everything.
at the Halo anniversary cutscenes that they made in the Master Chief Collection, that looked better than the fucking tech demo that they showed, and that's a disgrace to think about. Halo
it's
2.
terrible.
Halo
It literally
2
looked like
better.
PS2 graphics.
Yeah, and that's disgusting.
I mean, all I really wanted to know was this Halo going to be a first-person shooter? And like, I wanted to see some fucking resemblance because people were talking. They're like, this is just going to be Halo Wars again, and I'm just like, I don't want a Halo RTS.
If it was Halo Wars, I swear to God, I would have raged.
Exactly.
Don't care about Halo Wars. Halo
If
Wars
they just
is
showed
one
me
of
a
the
good
worst.
Photoshop picture of first-person shooter Halo, I'd been like, hell yeah, son.
Yes, yes. I understand like why
I-
they thought that they could show this and it'd be suitable for the audience.
It's something at least. I mean,
Is
It-
it
it
though?
was-
it?
So it's a terrible something, yeah, and it was a huge amount of backlash and everything, but I don't know.
It looked like
People,
shit.
yeah, people do get clouded by rose-tinted glasses for Halo. I saw plenty of people who were like, that Halo looked amazing, and I was like, you're blind, obviously. But I mean, it's just nice to be in that moment where you're like, we have a new fucking Halo game that's not Halo 5 that could potentially be good. Who knows?
You know what's crazy is that I feel like Halo Infinite can be phenomenal.
Yeah, and I think that's what everyone's hoping.
Especially
But-
since they dropped everything that happened in Halo 4 and 5. If they do it correctly, they can bring Master Chief back to the spotlight where it belongs.
Yeah,
And
if
that's
I could,
and that's
Halo
the
is-
scary part about the delay. Is it for the better or is it not?
yeah. So I'm hoping it's for the better, but I mean,
I
who's to say?
in my case, I've played every Halo on Legendary at this point.
I was asking you.
Fuck you, Tito.
If I was asking you, I'd vocally say it to you.
was spoken.
I'm trying to not interrupt you and talk to the chat.
So yeah, if I hope to God that
I
if
just
Halo
hope it's
Infinite could
worth-
get some popularity like Warzone or Call of Duty right now, like
People,
something like that
people were
polished, I would
mad
be so happy.
though. People
So
were
here's
m-
the struggle about games like Halo. Now that they've given us the Master Chief Collection. We literally have every Halo at our disposal on PC.
Mhm.
And with Xbox
They
Play
played
Anywhere,
every Halo on Master
we're
Chief.
going to play it on PC. Microsoft is literally shooting themselves in the foot by making new consoles
Nope.
and trying to market
Kenny.
this shit.
Disagree.
But Tito, you just said earlier in the thing, the whole like the next thing besides crossplay is exclusivity, and you were
Yeah.
like, they need to do that, and you know you get to play Halo on
But
PC.
then Microsoft could save money by not making consoles.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Microsoft's making so much money anyways, doesn't matter.
And your opinion is wrong, Cammy. Oh no, I'm just kidding though. But I think Halo 1 wasn't that good.
Halo 1 was not that great.
I think when it comes to gameplay, I like Reach
Halo
the
2
most.
was my favorite.
Halo 2 when it comes
Halo
to
2,
the story.
Reach, and then everything else.
No, for me, when it comes to story wise, I think Halo 2 was the most fun because of the cities and stuff. I like just the way the game looked. But when it comes to gameplay wise, I like Reach the most because it was most fast paced and most smooth when it comes to gameplay.
So I think the delay in Halo
Halo
Infinite-
4 is trash. And also is Halo 5, but Halo 5 won't come to the Master Chief Collection because it was later. Master Chief Collection came out after Halo 5, so they won't.
But that's bullshit though, because there were
No,
certain games.
that's what 353 or that's the studio.
353 Studios, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they said because people were asking that, and they said they made that a thing that after everything that came after the Master Chief Collection, so Halo 5 won't be on the Master Chief Collection.
So
And
I
that's,
know
I
I
think
really
that's stupid.
Yeah, again.
I know I shit on Halo 5, and this will be a quick one. At least Halo 5 did have some pretty unique game type modes. I'll give it that. Halo 4 still dog shit. Like,
Halo
as we go.
5, people say
343,
Halo
yeah.
5 story was trash. The only good thing about Halo 5 was the multiplayer. That was the best thing.
And the worst part about the multiplayer was you had to use cards to get vehicles, and that fucking killed it for me. I was like, I
Trash.
can't fucking
Yep.
do that shit. So
3 feet,
So let's be honest.
343.
Let's be honest,
Thank you.
Who plays Halo for story anymore?
To
day
be
one,
honest, I
do it
did.
for story.
I
After
did.
that, I don't give a shit.
Once you've
Halo-
completed the
Halo-
whole, once you
Okay.
completed the whole story aspect, yeah, then Halo is done for, and then you play multiplayer or not.
Halo and guys, I don't like exclusivity, okay? Halo
Yeah.
is suffering the same fate that Gears is suffering.
Oh, God, Gears.
Nobody plays it for the story. They play it for the online.
Don't play Gears for the story whatsoever. It's fucking
Right.
garbage anyways.
It's gotten it's so convoluted. It's trash now, right? They don't know what the hell they're doing. So most people are playing these games just for the online.
And honestly, the Gears Online isn't even worth it. Just like.
Yeah, I know.
Gears
I
Online is
know.
trash.
But growing up, I played Halo Story. I played Halo 1, I played Halo 2, 3, and 4. Didn't play 5 Story.
I do
At that
agree
point,
with
I
you,
stopped
Luna,
care- I
on
stopped
that
caring
part
about it.
at least.
But like it just got bad. If it wasn't multiplayer for me, I couldn't care less about fucking
Yeah.
Halo.
Yeah, but it's in the case of Halo, it came out during also that Call of Duty was a hype. Who played Call of Duty for the story at that point? And same goes for Halo.
I played
Played-
the shit out of it.
I played every Call of Duty for the story, World at War, Modern Warfare 2,
I
Modern
play
Warfare 3,
I played
and Black Ops.
I
Those are the
played-
5 games I played for the story.
I played the whole Modern Warfare for the story, the whole series, and
Did play
and-
Reach? Okay,
and Black
Reach
Ops.
redeemed story wise. I'm sorry to cut you off, Gray, because Luna asked.
yeah,
But Reach redeemed story in Halo.
Reach
But
was
Reach also had a phenomenal multiplayer.
definitely.
Yeah.
What what Reach also showed, and that's what I think that Bungie and 343 Studios lacks. Although Bungie made Reach, so I think the sad part about it is that it's always Master Chief that has to be the man that takes on the action, while
I agree.
and
I
while
hate that.
and while Reach showed you that there were other Spartans and also
Was
ODST,
it
also
Noble Squad?
Noble 6. Noble 6 is your
Noble
character.
Squad. no.
Noble
They were so
Squad.
awesome. They were
Noble
so
Squad
individual
showed
and
that.
unique.
Yeah, that's what I that's what I liked about, and that's the saddest part about Reach. You see everybody dying, and you see all of those
Oh,
characteristics you
I
see
felt it.
vanish.
Yeah.
Also, if you didn't, there's a let me open my Google for a moment. There is a fistful of arrows. That's the
Reach
comic.
was prequels leading up to Halo. Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's what happens during Reach. You have the one sniper dude. I don't know what his name is anymore.
Juan or something.
I'm
June.
June,
It's June.
June.
Yeah.
Everybody thought he survived. A fistful of arrows shows what happens to him because he escorts Dr. Halsey somewhere, and then you see what happens. You don't see exactly what happens to him, but you know what happens to him. The comic was very well made, and it's considered canon. As I was saying, what I hated about although I love Master Chief, I think people at this point we can step. Reach showed ODST and Reach showed that that you don't need Master Chief to hold on Halo because Noble Six was very different.
So
Although
good. Right.
silent protagonist, but the characters around like Emil, the commander, Kate, Cat, uh, f- great characters in their own right, and they just have. Reach is one of the shortest, I think, as well. It
Uh,
might be close to how many hours you play in Halo
it
One.
might have been closer to like one. Yeah. I was gonna
So
say. Yeah.
so it's still pretty short for the time when it came out, but it was so well done, and I think there are more Spartans from the books and the comics that are out there that deserve the spotlight. At this point, Master Chief, we already know he's a badass and he's the
Exactly.
best Spartan there is, but there are more people like Noble Six because if you look up Noble Six, there you if you Google Noble Six, there are things that they don't show you and then show you how Noble Six became so notorious because people compared Noble Six to Master Chief, and the only thing why Master Chief would win is because he has more battle prowess than Noble Six. Noble Six was younger, and that's it. That's the only thing what he would win. If Noble Six was at the same time made as Master Chief, he might have been more badass or at the same level as Master Chief. Time out.
Right.
Yeah, we have to look at chat
We
because
have to look at. No, we just have to address Luna's question from way earlier in the podcast. Do you guys think Halo is safe with Microsoft, or should it have been brought back to Bungie?
no. I think it's safe at Microsoft at this point, especially what Bungie did with Destiny. I'm scared that they would have done the same thing with Halo at that point. Uh,
So you think they would have like took
took
a
like
Destiny approach with Halo and made it more
yeah.
open world and
Yeah, what I like,
RPG-ish?
what I like also about Halo is the weapon system. It's not about you that you have the better gun because YouTube told you so. With Halo, it's literally how skilled are you with
Everybody's
this
on the
gun?
same
It's the
playing field.
same level. It's how well are you with the shotgun? If you are better with the pistol and you fight someone that's bad with the shotgun, you will kill him with the pistol. It doesn't matter that it does more or less damage than the shotgun. It's just because you are a better skilled player than he is.
So you think Halo doesn't need a RPG aspect to it?
No,
I'll take it
Okay.
though. Personally, I'd love to have
dude,
that. But
I mean, I personally
you
think
will take Master Chief's dick at this point because you miss
fuck
him.
that, no.
no, not even Master
No,
Chief
no.
Six.
No, I'm just fucking. with you.
I love Noble Six. Like Noble Six is probably the best character creation.
Yeah,
It
show me
has
harder
so many.
development.
It
That's
has
what I
so
want.
many customizations as well.
I think it's okay with Microsoft, but honestly, I'm not even sold on 343 using.
That's the issue.
Right, I
I'm not
agree.
scared for
Give it to-
Microsoft.
if
I'm
they gave it
scared
to
for
someone who
343.
could polish it a little bit better, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, 343 has not delivered good Halo content.
Yeah,
Well,
but stay
not
with Microsoft.
yeah.
The reason why
I
343
don't know.
also doesn't deliver that well is because they work together with Bungie and not like a own developer as in Halo 4 and 5. When it comes to with Halo 3, they work together with Bungie. They also remade they also did the reskins with Halo Master Chief Collection. That's also all 343's work. And to be honest, it's also trash because there are threes that are fucking this small in the in the
Trash.
remaster, and then when you press tab and go to the old graphics, the 3 is like this big, and then you shoot the fucking sides where it doesn't say there's a 3, but on the old map it says that there's still 3. So I'm scared for 343, but I'm not scared for Microsoft. That said, fuck y'all. Cheers.
Wow, rude.
I'm just
Cheers.
I'm just an alcoholic.
You and me both.
Okay. But like I like Reach the best.
I think Reach has the best story.
Okay.
I think it's on par with ODST, and I
If-
think I'm more.
if- If
I think
3
I'm looking at ODST's atmosphere more than story.
ODST was good because it showed you a different side, because we were used to being a Spartan, so you're the badass on the
So
battlefield,
now you're
and
just the backup.
now you're
Yeah.
just a backup. So that my buddy said, if I'm gonna play ODST, and it should be coming out soon, he said we're gonna play it on Legendary immediately, because it's just the feeling that you're weaker than Master Chief should be felt when you play that type of game. And that's it's not as weak as a Marine, but it's definitely not as good as a Spartan. Luna asked, what if 343 made a game like Reach, would it work? If they made a game like Reach, it would work.
They could make a game like it.
Right, exactly.
If
they
they make
can.
if they make it like Reach, it's good. If they will, that's a different question.
But right now the focus is on Master Chief. They
Yeah,
want to bring it
and
back to
to the spotlight.
Master Chief and Infinite, and
I just want.
how
I
much
just
further can you take this character?
you could take off his helmet, and then if you no clip, you can still see that he
Stop.
has his
Oh,
helmet
good.
on.
I don't care what he looks like underneath that
No,
armor.
no. Did
He's
you
probably
never?
worn that for years. He smells like
you
shit.
did you
Yeah.
never see the Halo 1 ending? That they
I did, yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you no clip in that, he still has his helmet on. So
I know.
he has a helmet on his helmet on his helmet. So that's why he has such a big head.
It's tough to say because I mean Bungie could have messed the game up along their way.
He's like every
Right.
COD player in a suit. Sweaty. Halo is just thin ice at this point, and I just want to see them let go of Master Chief. Just because just because of Reach, I'm like, you can let him go at this point. In my opinion, they could have just let Master Chief go at the end of Halo 3. That just because he's still somewhere in space in a cryostasis, you could have just let people fantasize about what could have happened. But no, 343 and Microsoft wanted a fourth game and then a fifth, and the fifth is even worse when it comes to story.
Also, the
The only-
lack of care for Cortana as the later games came through.
Well, I think that was
Intentional.
He definitely cared about her a lot in the first like 3.
Yep.
But then
And
that was
after
the
a while-
focal. Well, it was the focal point of 4. Was she's back, and then he's like, oh my god, and then turns out she's like Hitler or something.
No,
Yep,
but-
exactly. It's like what
So-
the fuck?
Yeah,
And
but-
they want, and Microsoft wants us to install Cortana on our computers, so she
Yeah.
can tell us stuff. The
In
fuck out of here,
hindsight, not a
Microsoft.
great
Fuck
move.
Cortana.
Cortana got already delusional in Halo 2, or the end
Yeah,
of
no.
Halo 2, and
And Halo
then in
and
3.
Halo 2. Yep.
And in 3 they showed what happened with her in like flashbacks. And 4 they, like you said, it was the vocal point of that game, and in 5 we gone further than that. You should have, or like what I didn't watch 5 because it didn't catch my interest at that point. As I was saying earlier, there are characters in 5 like Spartans from Master Chief's year of making, let's say it that way. So he's a Spartan Mark III kind. Yeah, he's Mark III. So those are like the last kids that got abducted for the Spartan program. After that, it was just uh, older soldiers that wanted to become stronger. So that's the newer Spartans, like the Spartan hunters that are looking for his Master Chief, and bringing those characters in could have been so much interesting to see what Master Chief did to connect with them, because he has thoughts, he still has feelings, and we didn't go into that. They were just there, and then they followed orders and stuff, and that's it. It was just there. If Infinity fails, I can see them changing stuff around. Yeah, they will have
Without a
to
doubt.
if
Without a doubt.
if
I would hope they would. If Infinite fails,
yeah,
it's the last
then
straw, honestly.
there has
Yeah.
to.
There should be no more Halo. It's
Yeah.
what it boils down to.
Bungie handled her better than 343, but
He's talking about Cortana.
yeah, I know.
Bungie handled Cortana much better than 343
Yeah.
did. Yeah, and I agree with that. But here we are, Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
One of the two things is gonna happen. This game's gonna be incredible, and it's gonna look incredible.
Or
it's
it's
gonna
just
flop.
straight ass.
If this flops, it's the end of Halo.
Yes.
They should just stop.
New IP or a whole new character.
No, they tried. Oh, no, Bungie tried another IP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that failed.
I don't
No, it
think it
didn't.
failed.
It definitely didn't
But
fail.
Sadly,
Just
it
because
didn't.
we don't like it doesn't mean it
Yeah.
failed.
It
It
should have.
could be garbage though.
Yeah.
It's still garbage.
They just
Um,
overpromised, under-delivered. That's all.
Like No Man's Sky.
Uh,
It's still very popular. Popular, yeah.
3 more years?
Yeah.
That's about 3 too many, I think.
Yeah,
But-
exactly that. They wanted to bring. They want to take it with the PS5 as well.
Oh no, their first new DLC is launched on PS5.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is the new DLC Grand Theft Auto Online or some shit?
That's
Cam.
Kim. I'm just gonna do this just for the sake of us. Get out.
Wow, what an asshole. I got dragged back in.
Yeah, he has to get back in though. Goddamn it. Get back in here. Come on, Cam. Ah, he's
Back
back.
in.
There you go. Just by fucking
Gray's-
saying
Gray's an
GDA.
asshole.
Yeah, it's nothing
Yeah.
new.
Look at him. Look at him.
I sacrifice a couple hours every other Monday to be on your podcast and stuff.
And say
call 'em
something about
out.
GTA,
You
so
know I got
fuck
a
you.
busy schedule where I don't talk to either one of you at all except on Discord.
Oh, that's a schedule that he actually has.
Yeah.
When we say come play games, then it's like, oh, I have to look
Hey.
at my schedule. Oh, it says don't talk. Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, Tito hit us up on Discord. I was like, I got free time. And I hung out with him.
Facts.
So,
Big facts.
True. GTA is not bad because GTA 5 City is good. GTA 5 should have died
Vice
already.
City's old as fuck. What is your threshold of what's a good GTA or not?
Story-wise, still replayable. I played GTA 5 City, even though it's old like 4 or 5 times at this point, and I still enjoy it till this day. GTA 5, I did enjoy it, but I think it's like 7 years that the game came out. Yeah, it's being milk dry at this
Oh,
point.
without a doubt, Luna.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's a thing that I started hating. It should have died down the moment the Arena Wars came out. It should have just taken with the wind and then fuck off. Make a GTA 6. Don't update GTA 5. Start updating Resident Evil. Red Dead Redemption 2. GTA 6 and GTA 5 City names got rebought. I think they still have the copyright, so there's still
yeah, I think there was something.
there's something
There's a domain.
yeah,
like
they still,
Vice City Online or
yeah,
something.
and
purchased.
there's something on the way, but we don't know what yet, and that's a thing. There's a lot of speculation at this point. People say that there was a leak that the Liberty City is coming to GTA 5, that you can travel over there. Although I don't want to see that happen because GTA 5 at this point is also outdated when it comes to graphics. So it needs some working. Before I want to close down, I just really want to know. I just want to talk about one more thing, and that's Ghost of Tsushima, the co-op. The co-op
Looks
gameplay.
good. I mean, it's probably like a horde mode kind of
Yeah, probably.
fight thing.
But I
I'm
think
fine
it's
with it.
interesting though.
I'm gonna play the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything I can play friends, I'm down for.
I like how, when the game was coming out, they were like, this is one of the most realistic Japanese, kind of like, I mean, except for the story wise, but like a lot of the small details, very specific and to the time. Demons, boys. You get to play online and fight demons now.
Let's
but
go.
The online aspect especially was not expected. Nobody.
Yeah.
Infamous wasn't online. No Infamous. So they were coming up with a co-op gameplay in a game that they made was already like a surprise. And like
I have
you
a
said,
friend who hasn't even played Ghost yet, and he is fucking psyched for this mode. He sent me a message. He was like, "Oh my god, like I can't wait for this." I'm like, "Play the game first." Yeah, and he was just super psyched. I don't know. He wants any excuse to do
The
so.
co-op over just a single player experience.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to play the single player, but he
Oh.
just hasn't bought the game yet. I'm sure he's waiting for it to go on sale or something.
probably.
But he knows I'm playing it, and then he's like, I can jump on that and do a co-op thing with him. So
I'm just excited to see how it will work. To be honest, especially since they are known for the single player games. So I just want to see how they will handle it, and then I don't mind to see what happens.
It'll be fun. And it's free, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
So especially that it's a free update. So
Mhm.
if it fails,
and only
it
a
fails.
month after the game came out.
Yeah.
Like,
And
No one-
and just like I said,
didn't the game
it's,
come out like a month
it's
ago?
an unsuspected
No.
surprise.
When did Ghost come out?
It's not coming out till fall 2020.
We're talking about Ghost.
Ghost
Yeah,
of
I know.
Tsushima.
Yeah.
It's not coming out till fall 2020. So we still
The-
got some time.
the
We're not
game
gonna see it
did-
this month.
What does this man
No,
do?
the game. I was saying the game came out a month ago.
What's up,
No,
Bubble? What's up, Mario?
Maybe, yeah.
Tito, I was about to say I'm playing the game physically.
What's
like
what's
every other
happening?
day.
What's happening? I'm getting confused.
I don't know.
July
If I didn't-
17th. So
Okay,
yeah, and
so it came out a month ago.
exactly
And
a
then
month ago.
A month
Yeah.
ago, they're like, "Hey, no one said like they were gonna make an online thing
Gotcha.
at any point."
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
you
right,
confused the
right.
shit out of me. I was
I
like,
was like, what are you
I was like,
saying?
Tito,
I'm
I
like,
need to show you something. I was like, I've got the game. Mr. Hi, hello.
I'm just confused. What's happening?
what? Alright, we'll just do it.
I'm trying to find my.
What's up,
dignity.
Bubble?
Hi, Bubs.
Mr. High?
What? It's just what the fuck?
What are you
I don't
talking
know,
about?
buddy.
No,
Alright.
the whole Tito thing. I'm trying to process
Yeah,
it still.
I don't know.
It's
That
like
already passed.
it's-
Just go do
Already
some
passed.
push-ups
it's
or something.
Yeah.
it's
bro.
not coming out.
I'll
since-
redeem push-ups. Relax.
No, fuck you.
Alright, I won't redeem.
It's like, yeah, it's not coming out till fall. Huh? How do I get it?
I was talking about Ghost of Tsushima Legends, or what
Yeah,
they call it.
yeah.
Legends. That's the co-op gameplay. That's how
Yeah,
they call it.
that's what
Yeah.
they're calling it.
I
Sounds
don't
like a
know.
mobile
I
game.
haven't watched it yet.
Right, it really does.
Raid
Yeah.
Shadow Legends.
Oh my
No,
God.
stop. Alright, I'm done. I'm leaving. Bye.
Well, fuck you, Tito. Suck a dick. Oh, welcome back, man.
Dick is.
Welcome back. Well, it's time to raid somebody.
Thank you everybody for hanging out. We love you all
Yes.
so
Yes.
much.
Definitely. I sound sarcastic, but that's not what I mean. I mean,
good time, Mr. Hyde.
I'm genuine. Paper Mario on the N64, damn nice.
1,000 is that 1,000 year door or that's GameCube one, right?
I'm
Yeah, I
not
think
sure,
GameCube's
bro.
1,000 year door.
So
Let's-
64 is just Paper
Why
Mario.
the fuck off?
Yeah.
Fuck off. Thank you.
I've never played the 64 one.
I haven't
don't-
played a
think I've
single
played it
Paper
either.
Mario's,
Yeah.
although
I
I
only played the
own
1,000 year door.
I own Paper Mario on my GameCube, but it
You
doesn't
want a
say 1,000
fucking
euro.
brisket?
Yeah, I would like to, and get me a
Oh,
bucket of chicken with it.
Darwin is playing Origami King.
Oh, wanna?
Since we're talking about.
Yes, since
Oh
I
damn, you're
already
What up,
reading
put
it.
it
Look at
in.
this
What
guy.
up? What's
Wow,
going
I'm
on
a
in
psychic.
here?
I'm a freaking psychic. Let's go.
Is
Let's
this a
drop this
segue?
fat raid on this guy.
So, Mr. Hart, you'll enjoy this then because
Yeah, you will
Paper
definitely
Mario.
enjoy this. Thank you everybody
you
for
definitely
watching.
will.
Thank you Tito for
Shut up, Gray. I don't care. Stop thanking me. Bye bye. Enough. Thank you everybody for hanging out.
Thank you
This is
everybody.
another
Will
successful
yeah. Fuck Tito.
podcast.
Fuck you Tito, and I hope to see you next time. Peace out.